I may be ducking out throughout the game.
Is it because of your roll 20?
No, it's because I drank soap.
How did you drink soap?
Not very clean glass. Not as clean. Not
Okay.
soap residue in there, kind of. Yeah. So
That's not cool.
no,
That sucks.
I gotta be better at cleaning.
Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am your Fable of Fables, and these are my players. Welcome to another game of Tales from Ocraria Rise of the Long Forgotten, episode something. I think either next week or 2 weeks from now will be the 1 year anniversary of this game.
Really?
Yeah, we started in May of last year.
Oh my god.
No, we started in like December.
Fable-
Hey, frick you, man.
Fable, I
Grounded.
wasn't supposed to be around this long. I was only supposed to be temporary.
Well,
What
too bad
happened?
you're stuck with me.
Ah!
I know you're only supposed to be temporary, but I guess you got too into the game and now Lucian can't leave. And besides, you're having fun. So
Yeah, true.
frick you, man. Anyway. So yes. It's almost gonna be 1 year. I can't believe it. I thought we'd at least be up to 69 episodes by then, to be honest. Not actually
not how
joking.
numbers work.
Not actually joking.
That's not how episodes work.
Shoo you, Pippers.
That's not how math. That's not how math works.
Like I told you this morning, I go to sleep to stay away from math, not to wake up to do math. Leave me alone.
We'd have to play
I
multiple.
love math. I love math.
We would have to play multiple sessions in order to get to 69 within a year.
Okay, fine. We'll play 5 sessions this week. No
I'm going to
breaks.
bed. I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh my god.
Get out of here, little thing. But anyway, yeah. Welcome, everyone. I will actually look it up and let you know when the first game we had is, but I know it's in May. Either beginning of May or near like the middle of it. But anyway. As I mentioned, welcome. I'll give the what do you call it? The recap, because I'm pretty sure no one remembers, because I kind of don't remember either at this point.
I remember.
All right. Would you like to give a recap, Webby?
Squid
I can give it as Webby.
I'll just do a recap then.
No, I actually am like interested in seeing it. If I'm to be honest with you, I'm emotionally invested already.
Okay, fine. Chris, take
All
it
right.
away.
Last game brought to you by Webby. All right, so we were at this cart, and there was a bunch of lizards, and I was like all calming them down because I'm awesome with animals and stuff. And then I turned around, and the guy that was with the cart, he was like gone. I think somebody blew him up. I don't really know what happened, but anyway, I was like, sweet, now we got 2
I
carts.
German suplexed him.
I was like, sweet, we got 2 carts now, which doubles my chances of being able to drive because I'm the best driver. So then we were walking, and we ran into this like tentacle face dude, and I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna kill him. And then as we got in the fight, I was like, no, you know what? I think I'd rather kill Lucian. And then I couldn't move, so that was probably bad. And then the guy died, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to kill Lucian anymore. And that was the game.
You ever seen the movie Ant-Man?
Yes.
That totally reminds me of that one dude. I can't remember his name.
That's what I was going for.
So one guy where it's just like, I know a guy who knows a guy who just knows a guy or whatever.
Oh, that guy I remember.
Or like he heard it from or whatever, however he said it.
I'm just gonna say I hope Phase 4 starts with him recapping the first 3 phases of movies.
That would be cool, though. That would be really cool. And anyway, thank you, Chris. Take an inspiration if you haven't one already.
There was a lot of stuff in the middle I missed, I think, but
Yes.
that's because Webby wasn't involved with it. So
Yes, but anyway, so I'll just fill in what Webby did. So yes, the group has mentioned fought some stuff. They did end up making some. They did end up finding some hobgoblin friends that Dushy fed, even though they didn't want to. One of them's following them now. They talked
Like
to
I'm
everyone
helping.
like a lost puppy. They're the fact is that there's an obelisk out there that knows Dushy Webby's in Livia's face that might come back for them. Who knows? And yeah, last time before we ended last session, a flump came up asking for help. Dushy decided to follow it. Pipper's being able to fly for about 10 minutes. Just barely being able to hover is trying his best to do like a doggy paddle or like freaking I don't know what kind of pose he's trying right now, but he's doing extra slow compared to Dushy's flying.
Oh, I'm doing the best breaststroke. It's not about speed, it's about form. I can't help that.
It's fine, you butt. I wasn't sure if you were doing that one or the butterfly. It's whatever. Anyway, you're trying your best, but yeah, your form is not the best, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
Hi, popcorn.
And you hear a random kitty in the
Hungry?
background.
Is the kitty going to turn into a displacer beast?
Yes.
No.
Popcorn, don't do it.
I so thought you were going to go for that kitten in my game. I so thought you were going to do
I
it.
wanted to, but after the fact that the old maggot baby wanted to enter my boy, I'm like, you know what? Never mind.
Let me in. Let me in.
I'm not kidding. For some god only knows reason, 3 monsters have tried to eat my character or tried to enter his body. It's weird.
Well, technically, all the maggot baby said is, I want a new mommy.
Well, I am not a girl, and neither is he ready for an adult to be an adult like that. He's not ready for that responsibility.
I don't even know the context, and that creeped me out.
You don't need to go to Chelsea. You really don't. Anyway. So yeah, we started off with Dushy following the flump, who we decided to name Sweet Tootie, because she sounds like she toots when she flies, which is adorable to me.
That was Toot Sweets.
I don't know. It's one or the other. Either way, it has Tootie in it. But yes, so yeah, Dushy, we come to the session with you essentially looking up at a man tied, not really tied, crucified onto one of these strange, fungus-like trees, asking you if you can literally lend him a hand.
If only I would have kept the hag hands.
But yes, as I mentioned, his hand is literally on the ground, and it appears to have stuffing in it.
And what's holding him up? Rope or?
Yeah, rope. He's kind of like roped to the thingy, to the tree,
Alright.
fungal tree thingy.
I'm gonna dragon claw that tree. Or the rope, at least.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so you're able to do that. And the poor man
Bam!
falls down.
Dead.
Yes.
Sorry.
Ow, ow, ow.
Jeez.
Oh. Nonetheless, he gets up. He's like, oh, well, that's better. That's been much better than my current position. As I mentioned, are you by chance a weaver or know someone who's good with thread and needle? I need to reattach my arms somehow. Ah, hello, random creature. He looks to the flump. Are you my savior? She just turns pink because she's happy. I'm saying pink is happiness. Frick you,
Oh.
wizards.
Oh, happy.
It's arousal.
Oh.
Fuck off.
Oh.
I'm basing it off a book I read called Wings of Fire. There's these dragons that can literally turn into different colors depending on their mood. In that one, pink means happiness or love, so I'm going with that.
That's fine.
So they're actual like moon rings, basically.
Yeah, according to what I read and from what Kyle said, flumps actually do change colors depending on their moods. So,
Well, the exact wording is soft pink means it is amused, which happiness is a form of amusement. So yeah, so you're still following Wizards of the Coast.
no, frick you, wizards.
On Wednesday, On Wednesday, we wear pink.
It's not Wednesday though.
It's Mean Girls. So sorry.
But yes, she's amused.
Also, at the same time, like in this nightmare scenario that we currently are living in, does anyone remember what day it is?
No.
It's not actually that hard because there's D&D and then a 2-day weekend and then D&D and then a 3-day work week and then D&D.
Yeah, I mean, like I work from home, so I still have to follow the schedule. Never mind, I'm gonna shut up now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I mean I work every Monday through Friday. I just make sure I count my days via the 2 D&D games.
Mm-hmm. So Deshai, what are you going to do?
Answer his question first.
Mm-hmm.
I do know some of Weaver, but that's up top. So I don't know if there's anyone in our group that can help you there.
Oh dear. Well, oh well. I guess I'll just have to try to make my way home. I'm sure my brother will be able to help me then.
Do you live close by, or?
Let's see. He like kind of just like he does this weird thing where like he sits out his tongue and like lifts his finger, holds it up to the sky to get like an air current, but there's literally no air here, like no breeze. He's just like, just as I thought. Nope, I don't live anywhere near here.
I can't believe Pipper's dead.
There is air, but there's no air current. You but like wind, you weed.
Actually, we'd all be dead. Haha.
There is oxygen.
No, Dessa's fine. She doesn't actually breathe. Da-da. But, do you know at least the area you live close by, or anything?
Very much so, my dear madam. I live in once beautiful town known as now I need to make up a town. Dad damn it, me! I put myself in these situations so often.
Because you like the.
Yes, I like.
Call it not Mind Flayer Tower.
Yes, I live in not Mind Flayer Tower, my dear. Follow me to victory. I'm kidding. No, he's just like, I live in. I'm gonna use a haven. I like using haven names. Leave me alone. I live in Dusthaven. Well, it used to be called that before it fell down here, but yes, that's where I live.
What is it called now? Since it fell down here.
It's still the same, but I think some of the locals like to call it something like Dead or something. I don't know. It's weird.
City of the Dead?
Right, that is what they call it. I don't know why. We actually have people living there.
Deshai's gonna think like, you remember the dead part, but you forgot the city part? Question mark.
Right? It's like, nonetheless, I owe you my thanks. You and this sweet creature here. She's been actually keeping me company since I, well, came across some ruffians.
Oh, well, no trouble at all. I forgot, remind me, were we actually going to the City of the Dead first?
What are you guys doing there?
I can't remember if we decided.
I think that. No,
I thought
where was
Benji said
where was
that
Coke?
we would go because that's what his master would want. So we can get the help and then go to Paradise Fall. That's what I understood.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought too.
I thought we were going to Mind Flayer Tower.
Well,
After.
Well, we're actually my group is heading there now if you want to hitch a ride with us.
I'd be more than happy to hitch a ride. After all, I still at least owe you the at least I may be armless at the moment, but I at least have the ability to defend myself against certain situations. That's when you hear like okay, you basically hear the sounds that the Murlocs make in World of Warcraft. Like when they're angry. Yes. You hear that in the distance. It's like, oh dear, it's the ruffians. I think we should go now.
Okay. And I'm gonna pick up his hand since I don't think he has yet.
Quick question. since Lucian's used to making disguises, could he have the ability to reattach his arm?
Yes.
I-
You probably would, maybe.
I don't think. I think Reaver's tools is something different completely. I think your thing is more like putting together outfits, not like creating
Yeah.
capes and stuff.
I
Can
mean,
Lucian use a sewing machine? I don't think so.
I mean, it's kind of you, Lucian, that you wanted to give him a hand.
Ha!
How long have you waiting for that one, Kyle? How long? That's
10 minutes.
Only 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm watching you. Got my eyes on you, son of a bitch.
I'm watching you, Zowski. Always watching.
Always watching.
Oh my god, no. But anyway, we'll get to that when we get to that. But yes, he'll start running in the direction you point him, with Sweet Katie
Right.
following, and she basically just says, whispers in your head. Well, not like telepathically says in your head, "Thank you for saving the silly man." Even though he doesn't admit it, he's been there for weeks now, and he was probably going to be there forever.
Oh dear. How I when I hear that I'm gonna look at the hand since I know it's been on the ground. It's like, is there bugs in it?
No, it actually looks relatively unclean. Clean. Sorry.
Uncleaned. No.
Untouched. That's what I meant. Relatively untouched.
Lucian can fix this.
Well, you're not there yet.
I know.
He's the Oogie Boogie Man.
Do I see Pippers?
You see him
On the
trying
way.
his best. Yes.
I guess when we fly by him, I'll grab his hand and like fly towards the direction. Your robot-y.
That was so robot. What did you say?
So unfair! Damn it, Steam! Stop downloading shit!
Turn off Steam.
That's why I don't keep
Chris.
Steam on anymore.
Yeah, turn off Steam. It'll mess with your internet really badly too.
I think he died.
I think he did.
I'm still here!
So,
So I grabbed your hand and pulling you back to the thing as we're flying.
Yeah, I heard every word you said!
Okay.
where were the rest of us at?
Yeah.
You guys would still be at the cart, like near the cart, after you killed the Ultra Flare. I'm still saying that. I'm still calling it that. If I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me. And the
Did you guys actually loot that?
No, not yet. I guess we could be.
I mean, you guys
would.
probably should, kind of thing, before I arrive and be like, we gotta get.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could be doing that while you were gone. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Olivia would definitely check them up, considering she won the mind battle.
Battle of the Minds.
So, Fable, the correct terminology is the Ulatharid, is what they are called.
Alrighty. Whatever you said, that's what they're called. Roll me
Good luck.
whoever wants to loot them, roll me an investigation, please.
Roll l'investigation. Ooh.
Yeah, not good.
Holy moly.
But I will help Livia. Never mind. She got a 20. Never mind. She's not need help.
I wonder if we're gonna have to fight a Neothelid.
Neo?
A Neothelid? Yeah. It's the Mind Flayer tadpoles who never got into a brain, so they're giant, gargantuan worms.
I mean, don't tempt me, but I have been considering that as being a thing. Not gonna lie.
Go for it. I want to fight one.
No, instead we're gonna have to fight Neo in the Matrix.
I know.
What about a Snallygaster?
What's a Snallygaster?
What about Polywog?
Well, in real life, it's this cryptid that looks like a chicken with tentacles coming out of its beak.
Oh god.
And in Dice Funk lore, it's a dragon that has been
turned into a Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are. I don't think I have any stats for those in 5e. I know in the older editions they do. I would have to convert it or something.
Yeah, I actually have those stats to be honest, but yeah, you're talking about a brain stealer.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, aren't they called brain stealer dragons or something like that?
Oof.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. There's also, I think in the older editions they had concept for mind flayers, like no, not sorry, gnome mind flayers, which is so gross. They have long ass
No,
tentacles and they use them to walk. It's ridiculous.
the gnome flares, yeah, they're actually, in my opinion, they're adorable. They got tiny little bodies and they walk with giant tentacles.
They're like a giant. They're an octopus walking on its tentacles. It's weird, Kyle.
It's adorable.
Oh my god. All right. Enough talking about the weirdness of mind players. And um, with your 28, with your natural 20, you're able to find a couple bags on the mind flayers, especially the fancy one that Pipper said with his fancy accent. Especially that one. It has a couple things. It has some papers on it. It has like a note or two written in a language you don't understand. Like, it's weird. When you look at the letters, it just seems like a bunch of squibbles and lines, but the way it's written seems to be like forming sentences. But when the more you look at it, the more it kind of starts giving you a headache.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, it's like an illithid language.
Yeah, it's essentially the illithid language that no one can ever read, especially since it's so secretive. It will literally kind of drive you insane if you look at it too long. But since you're smart, it's only giving you a headache.
Comprehend languages.
I mean, it will hurt your head if you try that, but okay.
I don't have it, so.
Mm-hmm.
Glitching.
Right. Sorry, real quick. There is also what appears to be a map with a map of the sunless roads with an X on it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the X?
The X is leading towards up here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're not far from there.
Mm-mm.
Ho ho ho.
If anyone wants to see the Mind Flayer dragon, I posted the picture in the chat.
It's a giant purple dragon.
Looks like an anteater.
It's a big ass dragon. Big ass dragon. Also, and as also mentioned,
that is the Gunson, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like this. I don't like this.
You shouldn't. Imagine how freaking mind flayers were actually able to catch a dragon and turn it into that.
And the worst part is it actually replaces the Elder Brain.
Yeah, which is so funny. They're like, "Oh, we can control it." It's like, "Bitch, you thought," and then it takes over. It's so stupid. I love it.
I just imagine very poor things happen to the dragon.
Oh, Karis, you know how much you hate ropers?
Yeah.
Mind flayer ropers.
Oh,
they used
evil.
to be a thing. Yeah. They're literally. Ever wonder what happens when the mind flayer takes over a roper? It's not pretty. It's absolutely disgusting.
Why would they do that?
Because mind flayers are stupid and they believe everything is below them. And I mean, that is their whole philosophy and everything.
Oh my god, that is creepy as shit, and I love every moment of it.
You found it, Kyle?
Yeah.
All right.
Why
Check
you like
out the Mind Flayer Chul sometime.
Oh god. Why is Mind Flayer so much in everything?
Because, as I mentioned, because the lore is they used to have a kingdom and everything's below them, and they do experiments that literally fuck them over, but they're like, oh, we're too smart for this. We're too beautiful.
Put them below my boot.
Pretty
Boom.
much. But Miss Anne, as I mentioned, you found some bags. The bags include some gold pieces. About 86 gold worth of gold.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And in another bag, you seem to what appears to be some kind of strange, like a collar of some kind.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will show everything to Lucian.
Okay.
I posted the other two Mind Flayer species we've talked about already.
Why?
That is what Pipper thinks is cute.
Monster.
It's adorable.
Monster. Oh.
Mm.
Lucian will take a look at it like,
I don't really trust that paper, so I'm not sure if, it would be wise for you to try to understand it.
Okay.
And there's a map. Kind of looks like a treasure hunt. There's an X just there, and we're not that far away.
Right.
And there's this color. I mean, I think you can identify stuff, right?
Yes, I can. Take me some time.
Well, we have time right now.
Oh, yes, I'm sure we have plenty of time. I'm sure nothing's going to happen within the next 10 minutes.
Of course not.
No. It's not.
You hear,
as-
hear the Murlocs catching on.
As for that
You
map,
mean?
I'm not really sure I want to go to a place that was marked on the map, by some squid heads.
Come on, Lucian, don't you feel the adventurer in you light up and gotta write those stories, right?
Yes, but you see, as I told you, I try not to take on things that I cannot handle.
Well, we don't know what is there.
Well, I'm also worried about Webby. I mean, look what they did to Webby. They turned her into a puppet.
Webby's still running.
But I didn't do anything.
Yes, because luckily Deathshy was able to restrain you.
That's what you say. I say I just was so mindful of what I was doing. I was able to control myself.
Yes.
Take 1 point of pun damage, or just a bad joke damage, Chris.
Abel, am I able to give DM inspiration?
No, you are not able to give especially for how bad that was. That minus DM inspiration, all of you.
That was 2 on the nose. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a point of pride back.
Yeah, Lucian's just gonna kind of sides yes, sure, Webby. But still, if it happened once, it could happen again. We need to get you something that can help protect your mind.
Do we have any pots?
That will protect your head. We need to protect your mind inside your head. Because they can go past fences like that.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. Even if she would have attacked you, things were dead the second later.
That's true. We did.
Well, I finally would have been able to allowed to kill something instead of you guys finishing everything off.
Sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I just can't believe what we said. It's like, stop killing shit. I want to kill shit. Oh, sorry. Anyway. Well, I am sure next time, Webby, you'll be able to kill something. I have the utmost faith in you.
Good.
I mean, let's just go there eventually before we leave this place because it's an X and an X is always mysterious on a map.
Yes, but what if it just leads to trouble?
Well, it's not like we're never in trouble anyway.
Oh, you make a good point.
I'm sorry.
How do we keep finding ourselves in trouble?
I don't know. Since I joined you guys, that's been my daily life.
I know adventurers are often in danger, helping others from danger, but...
Well, you're kind of the leader, so maybe you're responsible for that. slightly.
Damn.
Hmm.
That when
Because you
Dushai
like
comes out.
adventure, Lucian. Admit it.
Yes, Dashite, after that, you appear.
Guys, I got us in trouble again.
What? What did you do?
You see Pipper's just floating there.
I'm holding on to you, but
Yep.
you had to see what happened.
What the? Oh God! What? Wait, who's that? What is that thing? What are you?
Nah, it's fine. Let's explain later. Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's get the carts and go. Let's go.
Wait,
Let's go
wait,
somewhere.
Did you guys hear increasing sounds of?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's get out of here.
Oh, jeez. Everyone in the cart! Everyone back into the pimpin' wagon!
I'm like
Mobile.
having a little flashback from a few days ago with those bird people. It's good.
Well,
It's good.
well, you know when the bird people come, you hear like a song and a lot of beating. This time you hear like weird fish sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But it's kind of the same situation.
Pretty much. All right, so you guys get in the wagons and you start headed in what direction?
The direction of the map, obviously.
We get in the wagons and start to circle.
What do you mean you start to circle?
We circle the wagons.
Oh my god. Are you going to the city of the dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to circle our own wagon.
Yes. But I mean, are we
It's a
going to
Blazing
the
Saddles
X
reference.
or? I miss Blazing
love
Saddles.
Yeah, Lucian.
I suppose we can go on the way back from Paradise City.
Yes.
Or Paradise Falls. Sorry, it's not Paradise City, whatever.
It used to be Paradise City.
Heading down to paradise.
It
I mean,
used to be that, but
Knickers
then
are
Rosie
pretty.
took over.
I mean, what if it's important though? What if it's not there anymore?
Well, if they were going there, we killed them, so no one's going there.
Well, I mean, if you found out their body, wouldn't other mind players may know where it is?
Maybe, but
But
I mean, taking the time to go there versus saving someone.
oh, I did save someone, and I pointed at this guy with no hand, or with one hand.
Hello. It is a pleasure to meet you all.
Oh, does anyone know how to sew so we can attach this hand back onto him?
I could mend it?
I know so.
Peppers, take a minus to DM inspiration. No, take 10 minuses to your DM inspiration. No, better yet, take 5 minus level ups. I'm decreasing your level by 5.
Hashtag no regrets.
You're a butt, Pipper. Oh my goodness.
Would mending work?
I mean, I think
Or it's
mending
too much fiber or whatever.
It's too much for mending the word. Well, forgive me. As much as I would love for someone to be able to reattach my hand, I think we have much more pressing matters. If I'm correct, the ruffians are coming, so might I suggest we move a little bit away from here and then we can have some proper introductions, maybe?
Yeah.
Alright,
Sounds.
Just gonna whisper to Lucian. Is this person made out of fabric?
I was wondering the same thing.
Oh, Dashai?
Yeah.
You hear Loom. You basically hear her say, "Soldier! It's the soldier man." She's pointing to the man who's just like, "Follow me, friends!" So now you know who she was talking about. Oh, by the way, let me describe how he does look like. He does appear to be wearing a soldier-like outfit, usually like kind of like the Nutcracker-like outfit styling, but his is green instead of red. He doesn't have a hat though. He lost it in the war.
Oh no, not the war! Not the stuffing war!
Also, yes, Livia and Lucien, from what you can tell, he appears to be made out of fabric, or at least from what his arm is, like how his arm's been detached. It looks like there's some kind of weird fabric coming out of it.
Ah.
Huh. Dushard, where did you find this gentleman?
He was tied onto a tree.
You just... Oh, okay, well...
Would Livia understand that it's a construct, basically?
You would probably being a wizard, give me an Arcana check. All right, you would know that constructs you would know about such things like golems and robots and stuff having constructs, but most constructs don't have personality. Like, as well as their masters try to give them one, this one seems to be fully sentient. Like, he has thoughts, he has emotions.
Kind of breaking up, Fable.
Ah,
Not for me.
okay. I think it might be on your end, Karst.
Yeah, I hear him just fine.
But yeah, Livia, you've never heard of a construct having full sentience like this. Like, it's almost like he's a complete living, breathing person. Constructs are living and breathing, but they don't have full personalities like this man is apparently showing you. So yes, you would think that he is one, but he's different somehow.
This person is like a construct, but like a very, very, very pimped version of one.
I would have also accepted advance, but thank you for that description.
Right, I'm just a rhinestone construct.
I'm just saying that so that everyone understands.
Oh, you're not wrong. But yes, I'm assuming you guys begin to follow him.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
Okay. You'll just,
Pimpin' wagon.
He'll start walking ahead of you guys, and you follow him in this direction, which takes like about like 20-30 minutes or so before you can stop hearing the sounds of the strange abarobrev in the distance. And he's just like, right, well, there we go. We should be safe from those nasty ruffians. I believe introductions are in order. Y'all are probably gonna hate me for his name, but at the same time, I want to say it so bad.
Is it Pimpin' Wagon?
No.
Speedwagon.
Oh, I would love to call him Speedwagon, but no one can top tier waifu Speedwagon, man. Nobody. No, his name is Luigi.
No.
Yeah.
Wah!
Wah, wah.
Mario!
Mm-hmm.
Fable.
Yes.
Fable, this is very important.
Yes.
Does he have an evil doppelganger?
You have to ask him and find out.
Is he wearing
Okay.
green?
I did say he was wearing a soldier-like outfit, but it's green instead of red. That was kind of the hit I was going for. I'm disappointing you, Kyle.
Okay, Benjamin will ask.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an evil doppelganger who wears purple?
Possibly. I'm not quite sure at the moment. At least I do. He's probably out there somewhere plotting his revenge.
Oh yeah, that's right. Benji wasn't here for that. Were they?
No.
Technically, yes, there is already a form of Waluigi in this world. It's Pipper's short bronze dragonborn disguise Count Wa of House Suigi.
Yeah, that was one of Pipper's many personas that he went undercover that one time. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't.
Nope.
Technically, I did.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you can't simulate it. Again, it's a once in a lifetime event.
You're gonna make him do it again, though.
Oh, I've actually been planning on his return for a long time.
So far, Peppers has two personas: Wa of House Ouija and the cowboy Yuan Ti, who has no name
Technically,
yet.
And don't forget the Count's good friend Baron Wah as well. Baron Wario.
technically, I had one more idea, but not for if we came across a evil drow group, but I don't think it's gonna work out, so I think I won't do it. My plan was to transform into a small female drow and say I have a really bad cold and disease that these surface dwellers have. That if you get anywhere near them, you'll catch the disease and turn small and raspy.
Oh no!
But if you kill them, they explode and the disease goes everywhere.
Oh my god. It might come in handy sooner or later, Peppers. You never know.
Yeah, but I think it might be better to just, if we had to like disguise anyone, it might be better to like disguise Livia as a drow. It'd be more believable.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, but yes, he's just like, right, my name is Luigi. Nice to meet you all. I am from the once great, beautiful city of Duskhaven.
Once beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You might now know it as the City of the Dead, which is still strange to me given the fact that nobody's dead there.
What's your last name?
Luigi.
Damn it!
I know you wanted me to say you, but
Right.
You beat me!
I did!
Also, how does Loom look like she wants to talk to him right now, or wait, kind of deal?
She does look like she wants to talk to him.
Right.
Also,
Then I will.
Also in the background, Sweet Tootie's flying around you, just making her toot sounds and just having the really bright, colorful, being happy.
What the hell is that thing? Should we kill it?
You've seen it before.
Oh wait, that's right. Never mind. I forgot.
She's honestly pretty much just feeding off your guys' positive energy, which is unharmful for you, but you guys are like sunshine to her, and she's super happy to find some nice, positive people for once.
Right. I'm gonna hold Loom's hand and be like, "Do you want to go talk to him?"
She'll just like nod her head.
Okay, let's go.
everyone's positive.
And then like
except for Lucian.
it's supposed to be like her carry or like dragging her along with hand in hand. Nope, Deshai starts flapping her wings, grabs under her arms, and then just flaps over to the creature. Luigi.
Mm-hmm. I dropped a coin. What were you gonna say, Lucian?
I was gonna say everyone's positive except for Lucian, who's just there singing "Hello, darkness, my old friend."
She too.
Dark with you again.
Lucian, just can you focus on that identify spell?
Oh, yes.
I can sing for you if you want.
Oh no, he was just mentally singing that. But wait, it's fine. Are we far enough away from what was ever chasing you guys?
I think so.
Okay, well then now we'll get to work on identifying this strange caller.
Alrighty. So you take Loom to there. Is there anything you want to ask him, or do you just want Loom to do the talking? Excuse me.
I don't know if you remember, but you knew my friend here before?
Let me see. Ah, yes, you're the. I remember now. Your name is Loom. You're the. Well, that's not your name. I don't fully remember your actual name. It's been a while. It's been a while, my dear. How are you? She'll just like say. She'll just like say hi. It's like something's different about you. You're no longer necrotic, which is a good thing though. But what happened? You give off a different aura. Forgive me, but what happened to her? She seemed, but when I last met her, she was more, well, scared and alone. But she seems cured of her disease or whatever it was that was inflicting her. But she's giving off a completely different aura.
She died.
But no, she didn't. Shut up. Get out of here. Not everything has to involve death by changing. Only most things.
Oh my god.
Reborn like a phoenix.
It's like, well, nonetheless, I am really happy to see that you. I'm really glad to see that your sickness or ailment, whatever that was, has been cured. And you even made some friends. But I was 100% sure when you got on the surface you wouldn't return here. Pray tell, why have you returned here?
That's probably my fault. We have something to do here, and she's with me, so.
Right. Before I forget, what is your name, my good savior?
Is Aurora with us? Near us?
No, she's back at the cart trying to scout out to see if she can hear the fish people coming.
You know
Are
what?
we
I
not
think
on the road? I thought we were on the road. I'm confused.
Well, he
can fly.
There's technically no roads, but he did take you. He did take you like a small detour off of it to hide from where the fish people are. So you're 30 minutes away from the road.
I go by Crescent when I'm on missions.
Mm-hmm. Well, Miss Crescent, it is an honor to meet you. As I mentioned, my name is Luigi. My full name is Luigi. He doesn't say
Luigi.
but just to mess with Kyle. Is there anything you want to ask him?
Lucian's too busy focusing on his ritual to ask.
All right.
But when he's done, he will ask him though. What is he? And why is he down here?
Okay. Hello, Saint, are you muted again?
No, I'm still here. I was just saying if anyone else needed questioning. What do you mean Loom acted necrotic before?
Well, not necessarily acted, but she had. It was strange when I met her. She was covered in a cape, and part of her body was slowly withering away, like it had been hit by some kind of strange form of necrotic and like necrosis, so to speak. What he's referring to is when you first met her, how half of her face had already become blackened and had like a lot of dead skin on her. That's what he's referring to.
Well, I kind of helped with that, so.
I'm so glad the medicine. He like decides, he's like, I'm so glad she finally got the help she needed down here. We're not really that skilled in medicine, at least while I am. Best I can do is probably put a band-aid on you.
Well, I don't think it counts as medicine. It's more like she had something that was one half of what the other thing she needed was, and I was basically the other half.
Strange. I'm not sure I follow, but neat.
Neat.
He just like when he says that, like with his remaining arm, he gives you a thumbs up and smiles. Neat. Yes. In so much trouble, could the rest of you introduce yourselves, or do you wish to just stand there looking at me like I'm some strange person? It kind of feels awkward. You guys aren't really saying anything at this point.
They're all silent.
Lucian's just waiting for his identify to finish. So.
Wizard, Liv, hey. Nice to meet you.
I am Benjamin La Rota, and I am here recruiting for the Sunless Roads People's Front.
Sorry, I got a call. The Sunless Road People's call. Huh?
Lu- Lucian Amore, focusing on ritual. Come on, reveal your secrets to me. Reveal.
Okay. So he's just
I'll
like,
reveal your secrets later.
he just says, "Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Wizard and Benjamin. It is. Oh, I've never heard of this organization. Are you by chance new, or have I been? How long was I tied up for?"
They said a week.
It's an organization like on top, you know. I don't think it's very popular down here.
Ah, up top, huh? I wonder how long I've been down here. Oh well.
Ooh, sweet gold.
On the word. Oh.
All right. While he's talking to them, Lucy, you're able. 10 minutes have passed, and you're able to identify the thing,
The color.
the collar. Yes, it is a slave collar. It's magically imbued.
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 I can't say words.
I mean,
Thank
you can brew it.
I don't think it'll be that tasty, Miss Anne, but yes, you can brew it.
It's been brewed in something good.
Imbued. Thank you, everyone. To basically have the dominate person effect spell on it.
Ah.
So it's pretty much just if someone was to wear it, it would have to obey the commands of the master.
That was
Who's
totally
the
going
master?
on. Yeah.
No.
Who's the masters? It's like whoever puts it on the person, or what?
Yes, whoever shall put the collar onto a person and speak the magic word will now have complete control over the person. If said
So
person,
that's why the guy wanted Livia.
What's the magic word?
it varies from owner to owner, but even if you were to try to say it in the Illithid language, it's beyond pronounceable for you. It honestly varies from owner to owner.
So can I rewrite it?
Yes.
Oh my god, you want to use it?
If
And
you
what if
want to,
and what if you put this on yourself?
then
It's
you're
my collar.
Then are
Yes.
you dominating yourself?
Yes, you're literally dominating yourself.
Would that make you immune to being dominated by someone else then?
No.
Possibly.
We'll discuss this later.
That's an interesting conundrum.
I didn't know Lucian was into that kind of kinky shit.
It's Lucian. Of course you should have known.
Lucian puts the collar on Pippers. I'm kidding. No.
I do not consent to this. If you had to put it on anyone, put it on Piggy, just so
Well-
he doesn't.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Pippers, I don't think with that collar consent is needed.
I've never taken away anyone's free will. As I put the flump into the kidnapping sack.
I'm gonna slap him before he does that. It's like, no.
Oh my goodness. He just looks at you, like, Luigi just looks at you, he's just like, I miss having company. Nonetheless, that's a nasty thing you have in your hands, Lucian, but yes. As I mentioned, I am from Duskhaven, as you call it. As you like to all call it, the City of the Dead. Once there, I'm sure I can properly reward you for saving me. And probably get someone to help me with my arm.
Before we head there, if Livia did Livia tell the group about the X? Like after Dusk came back?
The DX, yeah. She pulls out the map. So they had a map with an X on it, and it's not that far away from here.
Also, Pippers, Luigi would have been telling hi to the kobolds, you and Biggie.
I got introduced, but I felt a little left out, like he's just ignoring me.
He asked everyone what their name was, and you didn't speak up, you butt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
But yes, he would have introduced himself, and he would have said something like, kobolds, huh? I know someone in my town that would love to meet you both. After all, we had
There's-
some refugees a couple of days ago. No, wait, I've been here for weeks. A long time ago.
I thought for a second you were going to say my best friends are cold, but I was like, ah, that's what they all say.
No, no, I'm not making that dumb joke. He's just like, no, I think we actually might have some Cobalt refugees in the city. If you'd like to meet them, that is.
Sorry, my net's acting up, guys.
Oh dear.
Wise.
I can't miss out on like the last like 30 seconds.
He was just talking to Pippers about how that they might have some Cobalt refugees in this city if Pippers and Biggie would like to meet them one of these days.
Why is Livia staring at Lucian?
Because of your weird collar fetish all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He hasn't told anyone what the color does.
Yeah, but she gave it to you.
So
She was secretly reading your thoughts, kind of thing. So now she knows.
Maybe.
She's always reading
Maybe.
your thoughts.
Hey, Lucian. So once Lucian does finish identifying the color, he will change the command word on it to something in celestial, so that way hopefully the illithids can't use it again.
Mhm.
That means Dushai can use it more.
Oh my god. Why would she want to use it though? Also,
To make Webby lover. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What? That was a weird jump.
oh,
It's the first thing that popped in my head. Yeah, he's gonna just change the command word to just
Hi now.
dominate in celestial.
okay.
Webby only has one true love: murder.
I was gonna either say the cow or the murder, so it works.
Murder. but not bad murder, just good murder.
What?
There's no such thing as good murder. Murder's just murder, you butt.
I
Yeah,
mean,
murdering evil things.
Self-defense
Good
murder.
good and evil, the war eternal.
I'm just.
Self-defense is debatable. Like the hags in the hut that Dustshy just kind of blew up without asking questions.
Oh,
I
that
didn't
was
blow them up. I just ripped open the door for us to beat them up.
that was defending defending our precious
Children.
children that we've somehow adopted.
Yes.
Fair.
And Dashai still has all those dolls.
Even
People,
though
yeah.
Lucian has objected to this multiple times, to us abducting children.
Well, they're
don't
just dolls
have
now.
We haven't abducted any children.
Kidnapping sack.
Like you do know that kidnapping sack is a figurative joke. It's not.
I
an actual
know.
thing.
But
But
figuratively, we keep bringing in all these wayward kids and people and other just grown up people.
I mean, technically, Snowflake and Gex were given to us. Technically,
That's why do we have to take them in?
Because the
Oh.
dragon asked us to.
yeah.
Fuck.
Dragon Aurora, Callie's daughter.
Exactly.
And then you make a
did ask if you'd be willing to watch over them.
oh, you make a there. Oh,
There
I
was
hate it.
there was
Yep.
the chance, there was the opportunity to deny, but the Shy and Pippers were just like, yes, deal.
Deal. Dude, was like no.
Well, I mean, when your niece comes up to you and asks for a favor, kind of thing, what kind of aunt would I be to say no?
A good one.
Good.
Crazy talk. I haven't been there her whole life, and I don't want to give her a bunch of birthday presents, so this is better.
I mean, technically, out of character, I actually asked Fable if that could be a thing because I thought it'd be good for Pipper's build up to when his real daughter, showed up.
And was it?
Oh,
It really was.
one other question.
Mhm.
For the collar, does it just last until it's removed, or is there a time limit on it?
It lasts until it's removed. As I mentioned, the slave cannot fight back against the owner. If they try to harm the master in any way, shape, or form, the slave will get a shock or like a psychic attack to their brain. Think of it as a shock collar to make sure that the slave is always obedient.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to wait for the right demands kind of thing, so you can find a loophole and then murder them, where it doesn't register on the shock collar.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So once Lucian's done identifying this thing, he's just gonna kind of put it away in his bag and just kind of just sit there, looking very
So-
disturbed.
About that collar?
Oh yes. No one is touching that or trying it on.
Ooh, what's that? New collar? Tries on.
New collar, who dis?
So just no, just don't. No one touch it. I'm putting it there, putting it in my bag for safekeeping.
And
do
what
not-
does it do?
Not good things.
Lucian, I gave it to you for practical reasons so you can identify it. I didn't give it to you so you can like
I did
throw it away
identify it.
and not tell us what it is and just keep it from us.
It's a safe.
Just like your secrets.
Is it a perverted thing?
No, let's just say that if we used it, we would be no better than those squid heads that we just killed.
Squid heads?
Squid
Yes, you know, the pink, purple, skin-toned ones, you know, kind of have tentacles coming in front of the mouth.
Oh, you mean the mind
Like-
flayers, of course.
Yes, squid heads.
Like Zoidberg.
Zoidberg, get the hell out of here. Ah.
Oh, goodness.
But yes, Olivia, it is bad, and you know, just if you want, I can show you how it works, and then you can see that it is bad.
I mean, Dustshy is like holding on her person books that are bad, and we know they are bad, and there's no one of us that just goes and grab it and do stupid shit with it, you know?
Well, I mean, to be fair, kind of thing. If I pull it out, they'll try to
No,
force you to do stuff.
Dustshy, do not see.
I'm not gonna take them out.
So see, it's the same situation. It is a bad item that I do not want anyone to mess with. Not even myself. But
To be fair, we've-
I just don't trust, well, anyone besides maybe you or Benji from not messing with it. Sorry,
Hence
Webby's
why you're not
Pippers,
telling
Dust
me
Shy.
anything about it, but sure, fine.
It's just if you put it on someone that it does bad things.
I'm not asking any more questions.
Okay.
End of conversation.
If you want to give it a test run, slap that puppy on Webby.
Thank you.
Ah.
I don't know why that's felt really heavy, and then Webby comes in.
Shut up, Dust Shy.
Okay. Well, very strange. Very interesting, but very strange.
They do this all the time, like a loving couple.
Does
Shut-
Biggie,
Shut up, Dust Shy.
Does
I
Big-
whispered that.
Yes,
Does
does
Biggie-
Biggie know any kobolds named Smalls?
yes.
Biggie Smalls.
I know about a kobold by the name of Smalls. Are you by chance related?
And yet you want to take away inspiration for our bad joke. Come on.
I'm allowed to make stupid jokes. Shut up. I'm
I
the
think we all.
DM.
I think
Also,
we
it'd
all.
be hilarious if it was like, oh yeah, I know Smalls. That's my bigger brother. Bigger Smalls.
Oh, God.
And then there's this gargantuan kobold named Small.
You mean
Right.
the small ball?
Smallbald. Swollebald. See swole.
Hey, also, like a parent, I'm gonna be hypocritical. I'm the DM here. I'm allowed to make stupid jokes. Shut up.
Oh, that reminds me of that video I saw today about some asshole dad just smashing his kids' controllers and TV because he didn't do their chores. That video just sucks.
I don't like those videos.
Yeah, okay. Let's not talk about something as messed up as that. At least not now. It's okay,
Sorry.
Bros. It's okay.
Nah, good.
It's okay, my guy. Let's see. So yes, Luigi's just like, well, you'd be more than happy to accompany me. I believe I have a safe way to get you to the city of the dead. Sorry, I keep pronouncing it that. I wish to pronounce it as Duskhaven, but I think that'll probably confuse everyone. Now, again, I believe I asked this in the beginning, but does anyone know how to weave? Maybe be able to reattach my arm?
Did Pepper say he was, or was that a joke?
That I never said I did. I forgot. The only joke I said was if Lucian wanted to give him a hand. That's all I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's why I was confusing it.
Like,
okay.
I have a lot of tool proficiencies, but it's just thieves, tinkerers, and alchemists. I don't have weavers.
Okay. Before that, I'm gonna be like, oh, before that, do you know what the location of this X is supposed to be? Like, is there anything unique in that area that you may know of, or?
Well, that had anything to do with mind flayers. Maybe there's some new um uh hmm, 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 hmm. As he does that, like
Okay.
he's just sitting down, and at one point he takes on the form of the thinker. It's like,
I'm gonna look at Loom and be like, does he do this often?
she'll just nod, yes. It's like, I
Okay,
got
just wanted to
it.
make sure this is normal.
They were probably going there for a picnic. No, it doesn't make
I
any
throw a
sense.
ball from the bag of tricks at him.
Let me have this, you butt. But no, he's
I
just,
know, but I'm still doing that.
Picnic.
he's like, no, to my knowledge, the Illithid or the Squid Men, or the Squiddy Men, as you call them, they're probably going there to probably kidnap some more victims of some kind.
So it's
Or
like a
treasure.
settlement there?
Probably. To be honest, I tend to stay away from them mostly because the only reason I lost my arm was because of them, and then the fish people found me and then tied me up.
Fish people.
I mean, should we go there just in case then, to at least like warn them if there's settlers there? And if not, there may be treasure.
Well, I don't know. It's completely up to you. But nonetheless, as I mentioned, even though I am technically unarmed, I have at least one arm that can hold this. And he takes out like a what appears to be a toy one-handed crossbow. This is pretty much all I can do for now.
Oh, I thought you were going to totally use the throw pillow for him.
I would, but he doesn't have it. It's back at base.
Hi, kitty.
Kiki.
So, Lucian, since you're leader of the group, what do you think we should do? Should we continue on City of the Dead, or check this X spot to see if there's settlers or treasure? And, you know, if there's settlers, maybe warn them about mind flayers targeting them?
How much time? How far away do you think it is? Remember, you have to remember, Benji's master's life is on the line.
Yes.
It.
Well, wait, how far away was it from the map?
It was about like an hour or two away from where you guys were.
I mean, it's an hour kind of thing, so
110 meters.
I'm not gonna do math. Leave me alone.
Just thinking about the other time, it might actually take us a day out, travel wise.
Fine, let's make it a day.
At the least, so.
Let's make it at least a day then. Your math and your technology.
I like how you're like, we shouldn't waste time. It only takes an hour. Actually, I think it should take a day. It's like, what? No, make it longer.
just trying to keep scale of this whole ground area just same.
Well,
So-
maybe we should go that way anyways, just in case. It may benefit us to help others, so their lives don't get hurt either. Or maybe we'll find something that the mind flayers were trying to stop from others finding. Maybe it's something that we can use to help Benji's master.
Well, let's ask.
Benji, help us.
Help us, Benji. One
Ultimately, you're deciding on this. Do you think it's worth taking a detour around, or should we continue on to the path to Paradise Falls and rescue your master?
Well, we were going to City of the Dead to get assistance for Paradise Falls.
So that would be even more time we'd have to take away.
He agreed on that one. He said that we should do the City of the Dead one.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that going up there and then having to travel back down.
Is Benji or muted or?
No, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
He's just sitting there thinking, man.
Time to play some thinking music as I put out my viol.
Vile.
That'd be dexterity or charisma.
Hmm.
Fable.
For what?
Play my viol to inspire him to think of, to help him think.
Pretty sure that'd be Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you were just trying to play it ultra fast, maybe it would be dexterity.
18.
Devil went down the door.
I don't know, for some reason my brain just suddenly remembered that episode of The Simpsons where Homer needs to help think and Lisa brings out the thinking jug.
Yeah.
So, our argument for going to this map is that there might be more mind flayers headed there.
That there might be either a settlement there that the mind flayers are targeting, or some treasure that they desire or want, kind of deal. So I was just thinking, if it's a settlement, we can warn them. If it's treasure, it might be wise to keep it out of their hands.
And Luigi said he didn't really know what might be there.
Nope.
Hmm.
See, if we knew for sure it was a settlement, then Benji would probably want to warn them. But if it is just some sort of artifact, then that's less pressing.
Yeah, so if you want to check it out afterwards, kind of thing, we can. It's honestly up to you, since it's your master that is on, that you want to save.
I think we need to keep moving forward.
Okay.
Very well. Then let's keep moving forward.
Right before I forget, Miss Anne.
Oh, she's BRB.
Yeah, she can still hear them.
But she can.
When you come back, one of the bags did have a weird mind flayer holy-ish symbol thingy. It's literally just a giant brain with tentacles.
Dashai's taking it for her holy symbols collection.
What were you gonna
Sorry, it was a giant. It was a giant what now?
Brain.
It was a symbol run on a holy symbol in the shape of a giant brain with tentacles.
Oh.
Or as I like to call them, tennis balls. or tortellini.
So yeah, Deshai's totally taking that, and now she has. Let's see. She has Bahamut, the spider one, the Eclipse one,
Let me make one
and
for
now
Suzanne.
the Mind Flare one.
All right, so there's gonna be one for Susano as well.
So I'll take that one.
God damn it, little thing! Don't ignore me. Anyway, yeah. So you guys are going to the City of the Dead, yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, any questions for Grim, Aurora, or Biggie, Big, Mid, Smalls, and Luigi? Let me know.
Oh, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Would Grim have any idea what's at that marker on the map?
Let's
Oh
see.
yeah, that's a good point. Or Aurora, because she's probably closer to that area. So
Alright, so Grim and Aurora, you ask both of them. Grim smells the paper. If I'm right, probably some slaves for the Illithid, or possibly the location of a second colony that we're thinking of creating. The thing you killed is essentially going to become a new leader.
yeah, was
Yeah, lucky you,
sucker.
you've literally made this place just a tiny bit better. As
Nice.
for is there any settlements? Probably not. What do you think, Aurora? She's kind of looks at you and says, well, there are refugees in different areas, so possibly you might have saved a small settlement from becoming a new colony that would pretty much become, finger food? I think is the expression you use on the surface for them. Forgive me if that sounds.
Gross.
She's like, oh, she looks at your expressions, like your terrified expressions, like, forgive me, I didn't mean it like that, but yes, I think you might have saved someone. If not, you probably would have kept the, Croatoan safe. Then again, they are very problematic, but yet not, so win, I suppose?
I mean, if it saves innocence or a life at least, I guess.
Well, they're not necessarily innocent, but they're not necessarily evil. They're just very chaotic, to say
Works
the
for me then.
least.
We did it. So yeah, I guess we already did the job of saving them. We can check afterwards then. That's a lot off my mind. Whew.
Yeah, like she's just kind of like Aurora's just kind of like scratching her head, just like I need to learn to say the right words. And Grim's just like, less work for me, I guess.
Hey. Anyways, I think if we're traveling there, I'm gonna assume Webby's just taking control of the second cart since the animals trust her.
Yeah, it's hers.
Yeah, basically it's hers. Yeah, she owns it now. But
She
I'm
painted
gonna
her signature on it.
no, her signature is just basically an axe into it. That's just
It's just that it's not following you at all. It's veering wildly around the wastelands.
well, during this time I'm gonna have what Sarka has been bugging me to do forever. I'm gonna do a Bible study group.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Well, not a Bible study group. That's the wrong word. But basically, I remember she wanted me to like read the book and do some teachings or whatever about the religion.
Yeah, she in the beginning when you first met Sarka, she's just like, I would like. She was like, you are the since you are the new champion, you are supposed to be like her messenger, and you never
Yeah,
did anything with it, you butt.
I never did. So no, I'm gonna be like,
um,
since you guys think I'm angels, maybe I should correct you, kind of thing, and then like I'll start trying since it's kind of hard to like do common and undercommon kind of thing.
Biggie will
So it'll be like,
translate if you want him to.
I think Webby's
Yeah.
dead,
Webby, no.
Oh no,
Oh.
Webby's dead!
or at
This
least
is the
lost.
end of
Webby's
the
at the Mind Flayer.
story.
Webby's at the Mind Flayer Tower.
No.
yes, finally. But yeah, I would like to teach him some of the Narami stuff kind of thing. Like, it's like, oh no, I'm not an angel. These are her teachings, kind of thing, and this is what she believes in.
Okay. So they'll pay attention. They're a bit confused because a lot of this is completely alien to them. The concept of kindness and forgiveness is super alien. Also, I'm just gonna go back a little bit to when I remember Lucy did want to ask Luigi some questions, such as how long has he been down here? Like, why does he live here, and what is he? Jose, he would have replied saying something along the lines of, "Well, my good man, as I mentioned, my name is Luigi, first lieutenant soldier of the once beautiful city of Dustshine. Dustshine. Hi,
I
Dusthaven.
think so. Yeah, I'm like,
I
I'm
even
pretty.
confused myself. Yes, of
It's like slowly
Dusthaven.
becoming Dust Shy's like city without her realizing.
Oh,
It wasn't
I'm sorry.
supposed to.
I'm sorry I didn't notice what you just sent. What you sent. Hi. I don't know if it's too late for what you were asking me. I don't even know what you were asking me, but I guess I'll pick hi. I don't know.
It's don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, my man. It's over. This is like, but yes, I am first class soldier lieutenant Luigi of the once beautiful city of Dusthaven. As for what I am a soldier, my good man. Can't you tell by my beautiful clothing and my signature badge? He's like, oh crap, where's my badge? Ah, don't tell me those ruffians stole my badge. Oh no, the princess is gonna be mad with me.
Right.
Question.
Hmm.
Are you flammable?
Very much so, actually.
That's
That's good to know.
that's
Well,
what I was wondering about. How are you moving?
With his legs. Duh.
Yes.
Why are you made of non? Why are you not made of flesh and blood?
Rude, my good man. I am as ever
That's
alive as you are.
But that
Yeah,
is
I mean, elementals aren't like they're sentient and they don't have flesh and blood.
yes,
They're
but
like,
they usually live in the elemental planes.
right,
He
and
is
he's
not.
living down here.
But
I don't.
this isn't the plane of cotton and fluff.
That sounds like something Serena would make.
Like, Dusha's about to argue, and then she's like, "Huh, the planet of cotton and fluff, huh? That sounds." It's like now she's just imagining just jumping into like big piles of pillows and stuff, like wee.
That sounds like something Fable would make.
Yeah.
That's like I said. That sounds like something my character Serena would make. You know what? That's something she made now. That's a new plane of existence. The plane of cotton and cute animals.
And they all eat human meat.
Motherfucker.
Orphans especially.
Motherfucker, listen. Stop ruining everything. He's just like,
I'm sorry.
no, he's just, To answer the question, I am not really well aware of my origins. As far as I can remember, I woke up one day where I was created by a wizard, or at least that's what I can remember. I was once created by a master wizard. I believe his name was Salem? He was a strange cat man. He created me and to protect the city, and that's all I really can remember. But I am ever more alive as you are. Although I am different in the sense that I am not made of flesh and bone, but trust me, I have a spirit nonetheless.
Right. Well. Oh. All right. Okay then. Very well. I shall do my best.
As for how long I've been here, to be honest, I don't really have anywhere else to go. It's literally me, my brother, and the princess. We've been here for. Oof. It's hard to keep track here, actually. At one point, time stopped for me. And I don't actually mean that. I literally mean time stopped. It's one of those weird focal points Grim warned you guys about. That if you're not careful, you might enter a zone where time moves by faster or slower.
I see. Well, Interesting. So then,
Good prize.
tell me something.
Hmm.
You said that you live where?
Dusthaven, or as you now know it as the City of the Dead.
But we came from a Duskhaven when we first arrived here in this sunless road.
Huh.
Though it was, best guess is southwest of here from our current location.
That is very strange. Hmm.
We were warned about a city of the dead to the far east.
Hmm. Well, my good man, I'm not really sure what to tell you. This is news to me.
Did they maybe rebuild?
It's a possibility. We do not. I do not know. I do not own the name of the city. It's a possibility that probably some of the refugees that were once with us left to relocate somewhere else. Hmm. As I mentioned, I was once a soldier of this place when they first fell down here, and there's many others with us of different races, but over time they slowly left, or worse, died of old age. So, as anything, your guess is as good as mine, I'm afraid to say.
I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
I feel like I picture the entire time this conversation is going on that Webby is just careening around in the background in the cart with the two survival, just just aimlessly crashing about.
Is Webby secretly a cat?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Meow, see, meow.
Lucy,
Yeah,
Lucy,
same
are you
here.
still
Probably
there?
more that she's probably a sentient duck
A sentient duck.
who ha- who has a lot of tails.
Oh my god. Karst, are you there or did your internet die again?
I think he died.
Oh dear.
That's why I had to break the silence. It was oppressive.
Okay.
Ah.
My cats are fighting, and right
Yeah.
now they're having a staring contest.
Yeah.
Whoever fails will probably get attacked.
Oh my days. Yeah, Karst is no longer in the Discord, so I think his internet died. So yeah, we'll just push forward until he comes back to ask more questions. Or if you guys have anything you want to ask Mr. Luigi, go for it.
Um, since you live in the city of the dead, do you know about the creature that roams around there?
Creature. Hmm. Let's see. He starts thinking again. Nope, can't say that I do. Is there anything specific that it looks like? There's many creatures down here.
Can you remind me about the details of the creature again, then, Fable? Because I don't remember the description we got
Is it
from the. It's the
Hobble?
one that that merchant dude was talking about.
Ah, yes, the Void Drake or something.
Yeah, the Void Drake. That's it. Thank you.
As he explained it, it's just like, ah, yes, I remember that now. Nasty thing. I know, cause it's like nasty, nasty creature. That thing attacked me multiple times. Once we've been able to scare it off, but it keeps coming back. Well, most of the times it comes after. Most of the times it usually just comes after us. But once it found out that it can't necessarily eat us because I'm made of not made of flesh and bones as you are. You know, it's sad when he says that. Hurt his feelies, Cars.
Sorry.
It's okay,
I
I'm
mean-
kidding. It's like, but no, the creature doesn't. The creature annoys us from time to time, but we're able to scare it off.
Okay.
Sadly, though, it has been attacking some unlucky few that have escaped from that nasty place, Paradise Falls. It's been attacking some of the people, as as I like to call them, refugees from there. But most of them don't survive if we don't get to them in time. Why? Are you on the chance hunting it or something?
We were told about being on the lookout. How dangerous do you say this is? I mean, I don't know, on an AC level.
You mean a CR level?
Well, I also want to know it's AC.
Well, you see, it has this AC of 100, and
Well, all right, we're not going into
and
that.
I have this rail gun that hits it for 101, but it just keeps missing. And then as soon as he says that, Pippers, it disappears from existence.
I don't know what Pipper said because
Kyle, what did you say?
you cut out.
I said, wait, what? What'd you say? I'm sorry. I am currently right now getting attacked by a small fluffy creature that doesn't like the fact I flipped her on her back.
Oh,
Well, you just lost your chance at an awesome railgun.
What?
You lost your chance at a
Oh,
You had that chance and
it's
too late, it's gone.
Yeah,
I steal back the chance to get the rail done.
no,
The
I
voice-
steal back the chance.
it disintegrated. It
I
disintegrated.
just-
It's gone.
Yeah,
love
the
how
boy
you-
took
you-
it.
I just love how you hear the word gun and just roll sleight of hand immediately, no matter what the context is.
I just like how I'm like, you missed your chance. You're like, what? You can't slide a hand the void.
I sleight of hand the void.
Bad. The void hits you back. It's just like consent.
Can the
please.
void- Can the void hit beat a 29?
Yes, it can. It's the void. It beats everything.
I toss my bag of holding into the void.
The void's just
I
like
know.
the void sends it back. Just as like, gross. I don't want your dirty equipment, Webby.
Toss
Ouch,
it.
baby.
Were you hoping for it to explode?
To-
It's not
Toss
full
it
of dirt yet.
into the void.
Oh my goodness. But yes, Karis, he did answer your question saying that he believes some of the refugees that first came here were probably some people that ended up making the new Dust Haven, but he's not 100% sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well then.
But yes, and Dusha was asking about the void drake that's been attacking, like that's been seen near this area.
Yeah, I was trying to get it CR and AC levels.
Not telling you, but he's just like, nonetheless, instead of the joking aside, he does say, well, the creature does have some really strong scales, so possibly any weapons of yours might be able to do a lot better than what I have. I mean, what we've been using this, so it is practically strong, but it's also cunning. So,
Damn, if only I knew anyone that was in the life or in the light cleric aspect.
you are a light cleric.
If I was a life cleric.
You are a light cleric.
Isn't light the damaging one?
Yeah, there's light, but I heard you say life cleric. I'm like, you're the life cleric.
If only I knew a light cleric.
In the distance, you can swear to God you hear someone sneeze.
And then Ashley's like, oh, that was a big sneeze. Gross, you got it all over yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, how did you find me?
Yes. But yes, you continue down this path. If there's anything you want to talk about, please feel free. If not, I'll roll a chance encounter. But yes, Dasha, you are giving that lecture or that trying to teach these gnolls and the Hobbo Gobbo
Hubba gubba.
about Narimi's teachings. The gnolls a lot of the time don't really fully understand till Biggie starts translating it, and then they're like, a lot of them look super confused, and that's at one point you can swear what like steam is coming out of one of the ears of one of them. They're like kind of like their brain melted, or well, not melted, but they're trying to think so hard that it literally looks like steam's coming out. But one of them seems to be getting it.
Nice.
The other two are like, I don't know, personally, I've always believed in the concept of evolution and the idea that we are our own gods and we do not need to bow down ourselves to a system that oppresses certain minorities.
And they're like, silly Noel, that's not how you say religion.
And I'm like, I don't think he listened to a word I said at all. Considering
Right.
if he's like talking about how this religion just ruins minorities. It's like I don't think you listened at all. Are you one of those? Are you one of those internet trolls that just already has the response ready before, like the problem arises? It's like no, hides a bunch of papers, kind of thing of different.
What's an internet? But no, yes. Just in case, as I mentioned, is there anything you would like to do before I start rolling for random encounters? It will take you about a day or two, possibly 3 at the most, to get to the city of the dead, depending on if you have any chance encounters.
I mainly just want to ask Luigi, like the safest route to the city of the dead, because I'm sure they came up with something at least, or is it just like 100% of leaving are going in and out of like past the Drake area territory kind of deal?
Oh, he'll probably have something for you. He'll like says, "Hmm, I believe I do have a I believe I do have a way to get to the city without having any problems from the Drake. Although it might take a little bit longer, but it is safer for us, though."
Benjamin, what do you think?
Hmm.
All hell shadow, he will rise again.
Mainly asking because I know Benjamin is like feels like there's a time kind of thing, so I don't know. He wants to take the more dangerous path for less time wasted, or the safer path.
Let's take the safe route because A, Benjamin feels like he's putting you guys in enough danger,
Mm-hmm.
and B, trying to confront the Drake would probably end up being more of a time waster anyways.
I mean, to be fair, kind of think Deshai is trying to make everyone go to the Midnight 10 and Mind Flare to save people and stuff like that. So I think you're putting everyone in less danger than Deshai is.
Oh my days. Okay.
All right. Who's riding with Webby?
Well, I'm riding with Webby since I'm doing the religion stuff with the other people.
Oh, okay.
I'll drive the other one.
But
Yeah, do it.
How do I get proficiency in driving a cart?
I think that's just a feat.
Oh, okay. Let's do this. Oh, that's not as
Maybe
fast, by the way.
also item as well. I don't know if there's items that give you proficiency in land vehicles.
Well, I feel like usually when you want to get a new proficiency in a tool, you have to get like a teacher or something. And mostly I think the only one that starts out with that are folk heroes who usually have that feat automatically.
I think there's another background that also gets land things.
Soldier.
Yeah, but soldier.
Soldier, yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
So folk hero and soldiers. So if we had one of those in the party, or we met a folk hero or a soldier, maybe they might be able to teach him. But I don't know where the fuck we're gonna find a soldier around these parts. So
Does the feat skill give you that, or is it just for skills and tools?
It's for skills and
Proficient.
tools.
Okay, I didn't know if land vehicle could have been
I mean,
included in that.
yeah,
Isn't
it's not something
Luigi
I'm
a
gonna get.
soldier?
I think that's a different type of soldier.
Why not?
It's not something I'm gonna get in the Sunless Road, so you're just gonna have to deal with dying via cart crash. So it's fine.
Well, I
look
mean,
what
we have
rolled.
two
I
car
rolled
crashes, so. Oh wait,
Yeah.
Tippers is driving the other one.
I rolled a 7. If somebody wants to give me a hand, it'd be a natural 20. Natural 20, but
It's too late,
I
Mr.
think it would.
Tippers.
I think it would have to either be Livia or Lucian, kind of thing that gives you a hand. And I can't give Webby a hand because I'm doing Bible study.
That's
how can
okay.
I
I rolled my 2 and I crashed about for a while you guys were talking, and I figured it out. And I got a 13.
I mean, my one question is if I'm right behind Webby, how would I veer off the trail? I mean, I'm a lot of things. I'm not that stupid.
Well, I mean, wait. You say that, but I literally remember one of our first sessions was you were following Megan's cart and then drifted off into the forest kind of thing where you met Dryad kind of thing because your survival was terrible.
In my defense, I was drunk.
I mean, isn't Pippers always drunk?
Not really. He stopped drinking.
I mean, isn't Pippers all? No, I'm kidding.
And
I just saw.
hey, if we hadn't
Sorry, I
done
just
that,
saw what Lucian wrote. Webby has goggles of dark vision.
Yeah.
I bought them.
and also I would say that technically, if we had if I had not veered off of the road and met the Dryad, I wouldn't have my buddy Watson. Fist bump.
Can't believe we're all dead.
Don't worry, my guys. I'm just planning your demise. Have fun while you're talking.
So, did he drift off, Fable, or is he still behind us? Just like
He drifted off again because no one came up to say they would like to give him the help action. So I gotta be fair.
I was away
yeah,
for
you
a
know.
second.
I know.
I
It's
just
okay.
the question is, what was Livia, Lucian, Aurora, and Grim doing? Kind of thing that they weren't paying attention to the other car, like slowly going out to the right side.
Well, Olivia is inside the cart and she's just reading.
Like, my one question I don't understand is, why is it Webby has a -1 and succeeds all, like, a fair amount of time on survival? I have a +1 and I never succeed.
Because you waste all your rolls on charisma.
I
So
don't
Play
have
of hands.
I don't have
So in my
Look at this.
D&D, in my life in D&D, I never roll good on my highest stats, and I always roll good on my worst stats. That's just how it goes.
Oh man.
You okay,
To be honest,
Benji?
What's that?
You okay?
Yeah, why?
Oh no, I was just wondering. Because everyone
To
seems
be-
to be weird today, is all.
well, you know the reason why I'm kind of weird today,
Mhm.
but
Oh, shit,
I
sorry.
am very sleepy, but otherwise good.
Alright, just checking in.
I feel so stupid too because I did not realize that Rogue Inquisitive uses Wisdom for its major stat, and I put it all into Intelligence and the least amount into Wisdom.
So before my net decided to just say fuck you,
Oh dear.
Karst, I heard something about Lucian again. So what was going on?
So
got-
basically, Pippers drove like somehow lost track of Webby in front of him, kind of deal, and no one realized it until he drifted off and disappeared from our like the first card sight.
I see. And apparently I rolled terrible survival as well.
Yeah. So basically, it's Webby and Deshai on their own now with Knowles, Loom, Callie.
None of us are survivors anymore, apparently.
I know. I don't know if you heard those angry sounds a second ago.
Yeah. Just very faintly. So.
Lulu hates me.
Oh,
She
she
always
doesn't
hates
hate you.
Oh, she hates me.
What'd you do? Piss her off?
She was walking on the
Everything.
keyboard. I picked her up, and she didn't want to get picked up.
Oh, well, she shouldn't have been on the keyboard then.
Hmm.
All right, so which way are we going?
To the City of the Dead. You were going to take a safe route that Luigi was showing you, but due to the fact that Peppers and Lucy got some bad rolls, you guys go off the path, and I would like one of you to roll me a 1d2, which is essentially just half and half, just to see which encounter you get for this. Because one might be bad and the other one might be good, depending on the situation.
Can I just roll a d4 and say odd is 1, even is
Yes.
Two.
No.
do it.
No, don't do it. It's 1 or 2.
Oh my
1?
god.
There you
Well,
go.
it's still 1.
Yeah.
They see me rolling. They hate
Eh.
me.
They're
Okay.
trying to catch me riding dirty.
Okay.
I
So,
I can't chat for shit.
Neither can Lucian.
alrighty. So,
I don't think I was driving. I just was rolling to see how poorly I would do.
alrighty.
I have the same modifier as Pippers.
No, you have like +1.
That's because of my Jack of Trade ability.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
but because I have a 1 wisdom.
Alrighty. So, Lucian, whoever wants to roll me a perception on your guys' card. So it would be Lucian, Benji, Pippers, and Livia.
I mean, I'm driving, so I guess I don't know.
+4 survival. Dang it, Livia!
Damn
Why
it!
aren't you helping?
Well, I was away when
See-
they rolled.
Oh,
So you guys will be fine because you have Benji on your cart.
fuck! My passive's better. My passive
What?
is Benji's low roll. 14. Though he did roll 2 24s before.
My passive perception is 14 to 2.
Yay, we're brothers!
I should be higher but I was stupid when I made this build.
Hey, you're smart, not wise. That's fine.
Yeah, no, that's not fine because Inquisitive Rogue is a wisdom-based subclass.
Oh, that is very bad then.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay. So Benji, you see this first. You and then Livia kind of, but you see this one very clearly. You see what appears to be a bunch of stout men, kind of like on the small side, really buff looking dwarven like men walking in a line. There appears to be one wearing much more better armor, much more decorated, which you would assume is the leader. Walking behind him would be 9 other soldiers. These appear to be dwarves, or better known as Durgars. They're not headed in your direction, but they appear to be in the vast vicinity. They weren't headed in your direction until Pipper sadly drove off the path, and now they're kind of looking in your direction. They don't look hostile, they're just like more so confused as to what the hell just happened.
Do we still see the other card?
Yes, but it's slowly going away because they don't realize that you guys went off the beaten path.
Well, is there a way I can find my way back to the beaten path?
I would say roll me perception, but yours is bad.
Can I help at this point, Pippers, to direct the card towards the other card?
Sure.
Well, I meant to do survival basically, but
Oh! Should I roll survival again?
Yes.
Come on.
You have help this time. You have help this time.
Why do I suck so much?
Fine,
You
fine,
did it.
Fine, you don't have help.
No, I
we
want.
rolled the same thing, just reversed. That's
Yeah.
kinda
I know.
Weird.
I'll take the 19. I just
Too late, Pippers. Too
I
late.
suspect roll 20 hacks, man.
Oh my god. No, but
Roll 20's hacking us.
jokes aside, you are able to, with Olivia's help, you are able to remember exactly where to go to get back down the beaten path. The Durgar look at you, and they're just like, whatever. And they leave.
I'm literally crying right now. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Olivia will just shoot some dancing lights in the sky in a friendly manner
They're a bit confused.
and
but
wave.
you hear them basically grumble at each other like whatever, and they just continue on their path. Okay, so you guys get back on the beaten path. You're like 20 minutes behind from Webby and Dushai now. Jesus.
And that
Should
is.
I take care of this, Peppers? Are you sure you're fine?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I swear I'm fine.
Well, you can ask for help if ever you feel like it's not fine anymore.
Alright, I don't
Have-
normally say this so often, but maybe we should take like a 5-minute break. I need to get some water.
Good question.
Mhm.
For you, before we go, have we been able to take a short rest?
Yes, you have been able to take a short rest.
Yes, got my vibration back and curse.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some water real quick because it's been hot today.
Warlock combo
That
is
was,
very nice.
I was still full health because I didn't do anything that fight.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't even rage. I have everything.
Benji though could roll, needs to. 'Cause I know he took some beating. Not a huge. I don't think a lot, maybe a little.
Maybe it got the temporary hit points.
Oh yeah, the temporary hit points.
I just get a laugh every time I roll survival. Like, there's some ancient. Like, I don't know what god I pissed off as Pippers. That. I'm assuming at some point Pippers like pissed off the traveler from Eberron and has cursed him to never be able to find his way.
That would make sense. And I don't know. I'm just wisdom stuff is just not my thing either until I guess it is.
By the way, speaking of that, I'm on episode 72.
Yeah. Good time to catch up right now. Good time to catch up.
And I'm going to try to get through campaign 1 before I start doing my Descent into Avernus thing. Because the ending of campaign 1 directly kind of somewhat affects Descent into Avernus.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
With Archon.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could probably do it without it. It gives like a decent amount. All it says in the blurb is he has the hand of Vecna.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, that is that's a thing. It's a thing, man. I don't want to spoil it, but damn. Did not see it coming.
And then I want to try to catch up on all my other D&D podcasts too. So
Nice.
I started way too much, and all I did was start like the big ones. Just
Cool.
Adventure Zone, Dimension 20, Acquisitions Incorporated, and Not Another D&D podcast.
Dang, dude. That's a lot.
And plus, I
What
also
are
want to
you-
catch up.
Are you telling me you don't listen to campaign?
To camp?
Campaign?
Oh god, forget I mentioned it. I don't want to like drain more of your time.
Well, I am currently not accepting new podcasts at this time because I also have Hello from the Magic Tavern, Lore, Mythology, My Brother and Me, but that one I don't need to catch up on. That's just like whatever I can listen to.
Interesting.
And I also want to listen through the black tapes again. I just love like paranormal, supernatural horror so much, and it's so hard to find it.
I had a friend on Facebook yesterday post, and he just said, "I just want to know everybody's favorite horror movie," and I was like, I can't pick one. There's too many.
Brain dead.
Isn't that the one made by the guy who made Lord of the Rings?
Yep.
That movie's so good.
I went with the Strangers because the scene where the killer's in the back of the living room and she's like drinking tea, and there's no jump scare, there's no noise, there's no sound, there's just nothing, and he's just standing there, is still to this day one of my
Menacing.
favorite scenes in any movie ever.
I would say my creepiest scene I've ever seen that I still remember is from, I think it's from the 1977. It was the year, but it's called Suspiria. It
Oh
was
God, Suspiria is such a good movie.
it was the last. I think it was the last film ever to use Technicolor. And like, there's this one scene where the woman is up in the attic of this ballet studio, and she's walking around in the dark, and like you can see like two eyes glowing, and the characters don't and the woman doesn't see it, but you do, and you're like, oh shit's about to go down. And for some
Suspiria, yeah, Suspiria is one of the best like cinematography. I don't know, that movie is just it's so well made,
oh yeah,
to the point where I still have not watched the remake because I'm just too afraid of how bad it's gonna be.
yeah, it's really, I mean, part of the reason why that movie was so good was its use of Technicolor. And I feel like just using a normal modern day cinematography just wouldn't do it justice.
Yeah, I would definitely say Suspiria is in my top 5 easily.
Otherwise, I've been watching horror movies again recently just to get my mind off of real life horror. And like I saw
I did
oh,
I
go ahead.
did watch Velocipaster yesterday.
Oh, I need to watch that. Um, last time I watched is We Are Still Here, and that movie was pretty creepy, and I kind of like the twist it had. It was
I don't know if
certainly
I've
a
seen that.
Today is the last day it's on Shudder. I think after midnight, it's gone.
I'm back.
I really should
Hello.
subscribe to Shudder, but there's so many bad horror movies on the other ones that I can't like justify getting it just for that.
Well, Shudder is about the only one I think is worth it, because there is a lot of good shows on there. There's Creep Show, which is a fantastic one. Nosferatu, which I will never not talk about how great that book is.
Nosferatu.
It's
No.
it actually does not have vampire proper, but
I say
it's
that's the one with the book where it's the cover of the book is like a license plate, right?
yep,
Oh,
that's
the Joe Hill
Yeah.
one?
the Joe Hill one, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they made a movie out of that.
They made
Cool.
They made a TV show. It's on Shudder
Yeah.
Huh.
and
I
AMC.
might need to check that out.
They
The
changed.
last two horror movies I watched that like blew me away, and I watched them back to back, and they were the same by the same director, was Hereditary and Midsummer. I watched those the last time I traveled for work in a hotel one night, and
Oh,
they just both were amazing.
I watched Hereditary by myself in a movie theater. Nobody else in the theater.
The last time that happened to me, I went and saw it. It came out at the end of last year, but I don't actually remember what it was called. But it was the one with the girl who works in the morgue, and she gets the possessed body. I think it's
Yeah,
the possession of Hannah Grace. I think was the name of it.
but I think the worst part for me is that not only was I sitting alone in a dark theater watching this pretty scary movie, I then had to drive like 10 miles back in the woods where there's no light whatsoever at like 11 o'clock at night by myself.
Yeah, Hereditary. I watched Midsummer first, and then I watched Hereditary, and they were both trips.
I think at the same time I just heard that Fable's back, and we've been distracting everything.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I
Sorry.
don't actually know.
I've just been watching Trials of Mana Belladonna fights. Good.
All right, is everyone back?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Cars, your internet still being a poo?
I'm here.
I'll take that as a yes. Alrighty.
I'm getting one D&D related joke. I found my dice that light up when you roll a natural 20. One of my One of my kittens is playing with it, and every time she rolls it, she gets a natural 20. She's rolling better than me.
Alrighty. So,
She did it.
alright, quick recap. Okay, never mind. So, yes, after a little bit of craziness, you guys are able. So, apparently, Webby rolled for the next
didn't-
10 days. So, yeah, you guys are fine. So, yes, you guys, for the next couple days, I'm going to say about 3 to 4, are able to make it just outside of the City of the Dead. If there's anything you guys like to do, let me know. I have rolled, but because you guys have been keeping on the safe path, you have not encountered anything evil, such as purple worms,
Yay!
a lady worshipping purple worms, a purple worm god, Jesus,
Solicitors.
the flying
I-
spaghetti monster.
I just want to say that, you say we haven't come across anything evil. I think my evil is my survival checks. That's the evil we've come across.
The purple worms, for instance. Totally ignoring purple.
It's a great Alaskan bullworm.
Well, every morning Olivia would take time to do her speech.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Maybe very less motivated than usual,
understood.
but nonetheless.
But yes, Dashai, I'm assuming you would try to do your teachings during the 4 days or so.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You would have heard Luigi and Loom talking about the things she's seen, and him still kind of like him being happy that she came to the surface and she saw some nice stuff, and that she found some nice friends. Grim, for most of the time, would have probably been sleeping, kind of bored, because he's just like more used to traveling alone and doing stuff. Aurora would
Oh.
still be would probably try to talk to everyone, but there's sometimes where she says something that not kind of like freaks you out, but kind of just like, that's probably not how you say it. And then she's just like, okay, I'm going to go to my corner now. And then she'll stay in the corner. Yeah?
It's okay, Aurora. Pat, pat.
Would it be okay if I use those 4 days to make 4 more experimental elixirs?
Yes. It will, however, cost you $5 bajillion.
But it's my class feature.
5 bajillion.
Uh.
Hold on. It'll cost you 5 bajillion artificer dollars. Something I
as
didn't make up.
as we are traveling during one of the days, Lucian will just kind of pull Livia aside, to talk to her. Like, Livia, you've been kind of acting a bit weird towards me recently.
Like
I don't know.
Just more silent.
Yes, that and well, the whole. Every now and then you kept mentioning secrets and stuff. Look, if secrets bother you, then here. Lucian will pull out his bag the collar. This here is, from what I identified. Oh, did I lose everyone?
Oh,
No.
you're still here.
Oh, sorry. I'm
No.
sorry. Silence, just like silence, now worries me.
Tell
We
me
can
about
fuck with-
it.
I
we
know,
can fuck
even
with Karsten,
I-
you're
'cause I-
shutting up.
I just heard the typing just stop and it's like, oh god, did I lose everyone? Can we have some music playing so I can have some constant reformation that we are
I
connected?
felt so much
We're
your
all just gonna
worry, like
We're all just gonna
Did
stop
you-
talking randomly every like 3 minutes.
Now you know how the
No.
DM feels today, because I get worried that my internet's acting up for like, I might be losing you guys today, to be honest.
Oh man. Here. All right. I got something.
Yeah,
something.
let's get some nice ambience, please.
Yep. I got it.
Yeah, and I should probably find some music, but I'm scared because most of it is probably copyright music on my end.
Here we go.
I got it. Oh, Lucian got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Turn it up a bit. There we go. Ah. Current ambience. All right. It's like, yeah. He'll pull out the collar and he's like, this here is, well, apparently a slave collar. The mind flayers apparently use it when they capture their victims, so that way they can haul them back with less trouble.
How so?
Well, apparently, when they put this collar on someone, the person who is wearing it can't do anything to harm or disobey the one that collared them. Lucian just can't put the collar back away. That is why I did not want anyone to, well, know about it or worry about it. Because at least until we can safely dispose of this thing, or maybe, if need be, we can maybe use it on someone that we are fighting against, maybe, or someone who maybe we need to interrogate for information, just maybe able to make it easier.
Do you not trust me?
No, of course, I trust you with my life.
Then why try to hide it?
Well, it's just we're in the wagon with Pippers and Dustshy and Webby and, well, not be mean or insult. I love them. They're very good friends and wonderful teammates. It's just they tend to do things that are a bit
We have ways of talking.
dumb. Yes,
I can talk in your head, and you can
Yeah.
answer.
yes, very suspicious when I'm constantly waving my hands to do the signs for that.
No, you don't need to do the sign if I talk in your head.
Kind of. Mm, my mind is a very private place. I like to be with my thoughts. You know, I'm sure you can understand that.
That's when the card in the melt falls over in his mind.
Well, remember when I went into the thoughts of Aurora?
Yes.
I may have gone into yours.
Yeah. You what?
Yeah.
You, you're joking. You wouldn't do that without permission, would you?
I mean, it's not like I really need it that much, but I was curious.
I see. And what did you find or hear?
That you worry that we find out the truth. And then I worry too,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously
Aha.
it's not really good for you to worry like that.
Lucian's gonna just kind of start pacing. I see, I see, I see. Did you happen to find out what this secret is? Hmm?
No, I didn't want to go
Oh,
further.
oh, good, 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 good. Excellent. Well, uh, it's nothing for you to worry about. Is
Yeah,
okay.
Sure. It's not
So-
like you are obsessively thinking about that constantly. So it's definitely nothing to worry about.
it is fine. It's just
That's what angers me, Lucian. You're like, we did it with the collar. It's like, oh, it's fine. It's nothing. Hee hee hoo hoo. Why? Why do you have like to put this facade?
because I am the leader. I need to be strong for
God.
all of you. As a leader should, right? That's what the leader does.
No, that's just. It sounds fake. It sounds wrong. It sounds not honest. And how can we actually completely work as a team when our leader just. Ugh.
You,
Oh,
you.
it's upsetting.
I am sorry. I did not mean to upset you. I, I'm kind of wishing you did not peek into my head.
Well, I probably wouldn't have if you would be more straightforward and confident and open. But
I am very confident, and everyone has their secrets. I I know you all trust me and can depend on me and stuff, and I depend on you all for many things. It's just everyone has at least one secret that they keep to themselves. Mine is one that, yes, is on my mind a lot. But I do not let it get in the way of doing my duty and job to make sure that, well, we all come out of our job as adventurers alive. That we complete our mission and can go back and celebrate. And I would very much like for that to continue for as long as possible. So, I know this probably doesn't need to be said, as I do trust you, Livia. That just please do not mention this secret I'm keeping to anyone else.
what if something happens to you about that secret of yours? And what if we're just not ready to help you with that?
I can
How
guarantee.
am I gonna feel about that, knowing that I was the only one with a glimpse of
I
maybe like what is going on in your head, what's happening?
I can swear to you that the secret will not endanger myself or any of you. My well, gifter of magic is probably more of a concern and threat to me than my secret is. Oh, oh man, I better make sure I update my journal, or she's gonna probably banish me somewhere else again for a while.
What?
Oh, do not take a bit of advice. Never piss off of an archfey. They
Okay, so
can.
that journal is not just your journal.
Yes, that.
You're writing for something.
Yes, the my journal is indeed a documentation of my adventures, but it is not for a book.
For an archfey.
Yes, it is. It is my penance, my punishment for, well, before I met you and the others, I, well, was a bit of a ladies' man. Um, and apparently my flirtatious ways have backfired on me. And as I tried to take a souvenir of remembrance for the night, uh, she did not take too kindly to that, and decided to curse me and bind me to this weapon. And, well, told me that I could be free to go, but I must continue to update her with adventures and stories. She wanted to hear more stories, mine, not just ones I make up. So,
So you going on an adventure Is it only for that book and not for your family titles and
I was on an adventure before, living life and gaining experience, yes. It's just that now my adventurous life is a little bit less free going than it was before.
and are you worried about that Fae
Uh,
Archfey thing? Is that what's been
I wasn't until recently, uh, until I saw her here on the material plane again. I thought she'd gone back to the Feywild where she called home, but I saw her about a month or so ago. She was in one of the cities, and I did my best to make sure that she did not see me. So, yes. So she is someone I do worry about, mainly because I do not want to cross her again, both cross her path and cross her emotionally. The saying about hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, that saying was right.
Hmm. You
So,
wouldn't want two women scorn.
Now I feel
well,
like an asshole.
well, what there's have been a few others, a few one night adventures that they may have noticed a coin purse or two missing. Though I promise that they have plenty more coin purses. I do not take from those who cannot afford to miss a coin purse or two.
That's fine. Is that Archfey the only thing that you're worried about? Is that the big thing? Or is that not the big thing?
It's part of the big thing.
Alright. I mean, at least you gave me a bit of a context.
Yes, but just please do not tell the others.
I won't.
I do not want them to worry. And honestly, trying to explain to them my folly as a person is a bit embarrassing. Actually, it's very embarrassing.
As you say, we all have our secrets.
Yes. As I know you have yours, and I try not to pry.
Not
As
that much.
so you say.
That's true. I mean, it's not like I've hid anything from you guys.
Well, nonetheless, I hope this helps you worry a bit less now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though if ever you really do something else that puts me, in a certain mood, can't promise I'm not gonna try again. Go inside your head.
Please do not do that. I'm going to be forgiving this one time, but do it again and I will be cross.
Fine.
My mind is my own, and I like to keep it that way. It's the one place I always thought that I wouldn't have to worry about anyone, messing with or peering into. This is why I really hate mind flares. All about the mind.
Mm.
So,
If you want me to check into people's mind, though, I really like that spell. I'm sorry, but
No,
I did check everyone's head.
it's
Right.
it's okay.
Check the whole group's head mind.
Yeah. You check Pepper's head, and it's just that one video of the cat band playing.
Oh, I think you're gonna say the piano cat one. The da 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Probably. I feel like there would be a more serious one, but a joking one. I will always say it's like some weird internet cat meme going on.
Is that shy is just like a hamster on a wheel just running around?
You won't know until you check.
Well, so, but nonetheless,
Yeah, she'd have to detect thoughts even further, and we would know that she would be detecting thoughts if she did. She
Or
did.
not. Lucian didn't.
I just posted what's in Webby's head in the chat.
Oh, if they've, I think even if they've, were
No,
you
they have
casting the spell
failed.
detect thoughts or? Oh,
she was just
Okay.
claiming the surface thoughts.
okay.
So, yeah. Well, please don't. They are our friends, not people we have to suspect of things and pry into their minds and personal
It was
secrets.
just like like the small thoughts. Like I don't know. Webby was probably thinking about killing something. I don't remember. It was nothing like very.
Well, still, I am sorry I worried you and upset you, but there's nothing for you to be worried about. And now you know that if I suddenly randomly disappear and you see maybe some type of faintly ghostly echo of myself, that is probably because I've pissed off my mm, reluctant patron.
Would you want that link to be broken?
Mm, I fear what would happen if I did, more than the punishment that comes to me from not updating my journal.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've heard tales of others who have been gifted powers in the same sense that I have, or cursed as I am. Uh, I've heard that sometimes their patrons require them to do much more dastardly and evil things. So I'm quite lucky that mine, in our contract, had not required me to do anything more than become a narrator for my own life.
Well, maybe she would appreciate it if you would improve your calligraphy.
I do not know how I never really did check to see how the writing transferred to her. If she gets like a book of her own, or if maybe it's just transported to her mind. That's a good question. But
If you want a teacher.
I guess, but right now is not the time to learn calligraphy.
I mean, we're always in court.
Yes, can you imagine how hard it is to write such fanciful letters in a bouncing wagon?
Well, that's a challenge.
It is.
Eventually, it doesn't matter really.
Well, thank you nonetheless. You feel better now?
Yeah.
All right. I do not want to cause any discourse between me and my team. And
Ooh.
must have people walking by. Has to apparently has to defend everything he sees outside the window.
Damn druids don't respect personal space.
Well then, you better get back to the rest of the party before they think I'm doing something terrible to you or attempting. Even though I'm their leader, they still think I'm well. I'm a womanizer of any woman. As I tell them, I do have standards and morals.
Well, I'm not quite sure how to take that, but sure, let's go back to the cart.
What are you guys
Hmm.
doing?
I thought you guys were in the cart.
No, one of our during one of our stops, Lucian would just kind of pull Livia aside. So
Alright, what did I miss besides the heartwarming talk?
Heartwarming talk.
you
Lucian
miss.
saying Livia is not to her standards.
Secrets and lies.
He's like, that's not what I meant. I meant that I often I haven't
Lucian was
really.
scolding her.
Mm, I haven't got into I don't really do relationships that are more than a weekend.
A weekend at Bernie's.
As your adventure in life, never know when. You might die on the adventure. Don't want to leave a broken heart behind. It's quite terrible.
F-
Wrong song, but
sure.
But I mean, if I was up for that kind of thing, I mean, you, uh, you would be my type. Yes, attractive, smart, very confident in yourself. I'm just going to shut up now and return the camp with everyone else.
Yeah. But thanks.
Yes, yes. Good talk. Good talk. Oh. Someone take over, please. I have to go get something to drink.
Help me,
Alright,
everybody.
I need a
alright.
drink.
Hello everyone, this is your friendly neighborhood Spooderman. I'm
I
here
knew
to
it.
I'm here to announce how I'm here to announce that Kars is a weenie, Livia's too good for this world, and Pippers, you're never getting your money back.
Bitch.
Would anyone else like to do something? Because Livia and Mr. Lucy have had a really heart to heart talk, and it was really intense. I want everyone else to shine if they want to.
I mean, hmm. So, like during the 4 days,
Yes, that is Webby. She did turn into Big Bird.
Just Webby
I
is
mean,
Webby is single minded. It's all about the cart right now.
Is
like
it?
for Pipper. Oh, never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna say, if there's nothing, we can just skip ahead to when you guys come to the city if you want.
I was gonna say, like, I still feel like Pippers is still in shock from like the last week. Still, I mean, like he thought he knew everything that happened in his life, and now here he is. Haven't. He was at first taking care of some random kids for reasons he doesn't really understand, and now here comes his legitimate child is existing and is fully grown up, and I don't know, it's kind of weird for him right now, to be honest with you.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, he makes something that he hopes doesn't explode.
It totally does.
Well, it's one of the elixirs. Wouldn't explode, but I have no idea what these things do, and I love that ability about it.
I'm still saying it's gonna cost you 100 artificer points, but you don't listen. But
I
anyway,
can tech I can technically make one that does exactly what I want, but I have to waste a spell slot to do it, and I don't want to do that. It's more fun to not know what it does.
okay. Alrighty. While Mr. Press is getting water or whatever he's doing, you guys, after a couple days of travel, you make it to what appears to be the City of the Dead, or what it once was called Dusthaven. I was gonna call it Dustshire. I'm changing the name multiple times, guys. Help, please. Anyway,
Duskhaven.
Duskhaven, yeah. Old Duskhaven and New Duskhaven. Anyway, so you finally make it here, where Luigi, um, the city is exactly what you think it would be. Run down. A lot of buildings seem to have giant spider webs on them, cobwebs here and there. But there does appear to be a gate, surprisingly. Um, pr- Surprisingly, where Luigi's taking you, there appears to be a gate. Where he's just like, he's like, do not worry, my friends. Just give me a quick second, and I will announce to my brother that I'm here, and he'll let us in. All I ask is that you please, all I ask is that you please do not say anything weird because our city technically is very strange.
Like weird about the city or weird about us?
Well, technically we have a lot more sweet tootie there. And he points to the flump.
I was gonna say, like, don't say anything weird. It's like, you spent 4 dates with us and you haven't figured this out yet?
He went into sentry mode. That's right, he's technically a warforged.
Knew it all this time.
No, jokes aside. So he jumps off the cart, and you can hear him say, "Brother, I have returned after so many centuries." And you hear someone say, "Hark, is that truly my brother has returned?" It's like, "Is it I? I've been waiting to do this forever. Leave me alone."
Nerd.
I hear you guys judging me, silently judging me. I hear it.
Nerd.
Rude. But yes, it's just like
Hey, brother of Luigi, what's your name?
Mario.
That's better. Why do you have 2 different last names?
Because we're brothers.
You have different last names because you're brothers? That
Yeah.
doesn't make a lot of sense.
You don't
I mean,
make
what
a
if
lot of
one's
sense.
adopted kind of thing, and the other one is, blood related, or maybe one keeps the biological father's name, and the other one keeps the stepdad's name.
Or the other one took their spouse's name.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they're both the same person, but from a different reality or realm.
Or it's the Parent Trap.
Which one?
Both of
Oh
them
no!
at the same time.
At the same time, no.
Oh my days. Okay. Just like, well, any friend of my brother's is a friend of mine, I suppose. Welcome to the beautiful city, the once beautiful city of Dusthaven. As he opens the door, opens the what do you call it? Opens the gate. You guys are greeted into this once beautiful city, as they say.
What'd I miss?
Well,
Raise the portcullis.
you have now met Mario, Luigi's brother.
Mario. Oh, Mr. Mario.
All right, I'll call him the
It's
Mario.
me. Thank you very much. Woohoo!
Wahoo!
Please. It's my dad's name.
Wahoo!
Your dad's name is Mario?
Yes.
That is a weird coincidence, man.
It's actually a common name here for his generation.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, Mario is Italian.
I literally
I
brought
mean-
out my.
Quebec, but yeah. For some reason, we adapted that name here.
You know,
Wahoo!
funny enough, I just realized on my desk I have my Bowser hand puppet.
Okay.
I
So yes,
have a Bowser hand puppet.
okay. So yes, you're welcome into the city. As I mentioned, it did actually look, as you can tell, it once did. Once upon a time, it did look beautiful, but at the moment, a lot of the buildings are run down. But as soon as you enter, you notice something interesting. This city, like Luigi has been telling you, isn't dead. It's actually filled with different creatures at the moment. You see a few kobolds from different ages, of different colors, different sizes. A couple gnolls, as well as some hobgoblins and some bugbears, different creatures you've met along the way here. Even some even some Snurf Nibblins, as well as some, what do you call it? What's the name? I forgot.
Can you describe it?
The dwarves that were down here. Duradar, there you go.
Gar?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, the Duradar. There's different races here. Each of them wearing somewhat similar but better clothing. It's like, as I said, welcome to the once beautiful city, my friends. This is where we keep most of the refugees we've been able to save there from there. Make yourselves at home. Mi casa is su casa. Where does that come from? I have no idea.
What in the language was that? Said gibberish.
I have no idea, but if you need me, I'm gonna go look for a weaver. Because I've been wanting to
It was
be able to
undercommon.
use
Think you should look for an exorcist.
an exorcist.
He's speaking in tongues.
You're speaking in tongues. But yes, anyway, as I mentioned, you see multiple races like that. And Luigi runs off to get help, and his brother Mario comes in.
Mario. They have a rivalry with Wario and Waluigi.
Yes.
Or the hand of Peach.
Yes.
Hand of Peach.
But
I
no.
think it just be Peach Toadstool. But...
Oh my god. But yes. I'm sorry, Anne, but his name is Mario. This gets too confusing. Let me know.
All right. No. Yeah.
And it's not like I knew your dad's name was Mario.
I kind of wanted to say it at the beginning because I felt like it was gonna go that way, but then I was like,
You should have warned me.
It's
I mean,
one of the most. It's like the most iconic video game character name ever.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
it's gonna happen eventually.
And if you want something to make you feel better, I once went on a blind date with a woman, then found out her name was the exact same as my mom's. I'm like, I can't do this.
yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm planning to date whoever Mario is.
Mario,
Luigi.
wow. I'm going to write on the Yoshi. I need some pasta.
I'm only doing this because I love Paper Mario and I love the Mario and Luigi series, but too bad the company went bankrupt and now I'm never gonna have another game and I'm sad beyond hell, so leave me alone.
Christ
Hey,
and
Dad.
Despacito.
I don't know what you're talking about because they announced another Paper Mario game.
It's not the same, okay? Just don't talk to me about Paper Mario, okay? It's just not the same.
You know what I really wish? You know what I really wish would happen is that the people who made those games, because they were really good RPGs, would do like a Kingdom Hearts style crossover with like Mario and Final Fantasy.
Oh god. That hurts to hear.
Wasn't that Mario RPG?
Yeah, there's a Mario RPG.
Yeah, there's like Legend of the Seven Stars. There's
Yeah.
Super Mario RPG. There's a bunch of them, and they're all really good. Paper Mario's an RPG. They're all really good.
I mean, if you want to do a Kingdom Hearts Nintendo, just have like all the Nintendo properties. Just make Super Smash Brothers the RPG.
You know,
$1 million.
you know, I'm sad that there will never be another game of
What?
Dead Space.
No, don't remind me of Dead Space. I love Dead Space.
They left it so big and open at the end of 3. It's like,
I enjoyed 3 if you were the second player, kind of thing. If
Oh,
you were the first player, you didn't like see much cool stuff happen, so it was like a basic gameplay. But if you were a second player, a lot of messed up shit happened.
I enjoyed Dead Space 2 right until you ran into those fucking babies, and then I was done.
For me, my two ones I know will never get a sequel are Jet Set Radio and Streets of Rage. Oh wait!
Circling back around.
But Kyle, Streets of Rage, didn't the one character's story conclude in freaking what was it called? Street Fighter or whatever?
I am like utterly offended by that sentence because it's not the same series.
oh man.
I know, but that's all I know about it, and I apologize for my ignorance. Anyway, back to the game.
Ignorance.
Yes, it's like Mario, So sorry, Anne.
Come, Mr. MM.
Fine.
Eminem.
I'm gonna call him Double M. Double M7.
At least he doesn't talk like that, my dad. FYI. Just
I'm
saying.
done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done.
No, I'm just saying. At least he doesn't talk like that.
Yes, the famous Italian speech in video games. Anyway, bad jokes aside, he's just like, yes, welcome, my friends. If you are my friend of my brother's, you're a friend of mine. If what can we do for you?
Check.
What?
Insight check.
Okay.
Actually, I'm in the. Actually, I can't. I'm in the other room. Never mind.
No wonder you sound far away. Anyway, he's just like, but yes, welcome to our beautiful city. We have supplies here, there, everywhere. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a bunch of flumps here,
Sweet.
and they are all adorable.
Well, I guess I know what we're kidnapping in this story arc.
Jesus, Pippers.
Why?
Why not?
Jesus.
I
We
mean,
have
you
enough
guys-
mouths to feed.
You need more.
What are you
mouths
talking
to
about?
feed.
And now
What are
that
you
we
talking-
know Pippers has a daughter, we have one more. Ho ho!
But what are you talking about? We have enough mouths to feed. I just keep casting my crate food and water every day.
And technically, they don't eat. They just feed off good vibes, man.
Dust shot. Dust. Man, no, Lil Sane, no. We can't keep eating Dust Shy's blandless food.
It's not blandless. I use my spice pouch to make it flavored.
That
We're
that
gonna
soup
have
was
ulcers from all the
delicious last time.
spice.
I mean,
Lucian, the spice
I got nothing
must.
there.
The spice
Lucian.
must flow.
The spice must flow.
No!
Why, Pipper?
No!
Legend.
God damn it!
Anyway,
Why are we like this?
why are you like this?
I think it's because of a lot of mental and emotional problems. But I think that's
Why did
discussion
you have
for
to
another
get
time.
so real? Why did you have to get so real, Kyle?
Ah,
Why?
trauma!
Why, Kyle?
I know, because that's how I deal with being a complete. I don't know. Never mind. I've lost my train of thought. I'm gonna shut up now.
Yeah.
I'm derailed.
To quote the great Gumball, are you just laughing constantly because you know if you stop you'll never stop crying?
Ha.
That hits. That hits.
Oh my days. Okay, but yes, back on track. You guys are now here in the city where Mario is basically offering you guys anything you would need on your travels. He also says, is there anything I can help you with, my good friend?
What is anything exactly?
Food, water, supplies, such as that.
Okay.
Mhm.
I feel like if I ask, you're just gonna say no, so I'm not even gonna bother.
He doesn't have
No.
an anti-gravity gun, or a rail gun, or a flintlock, or a sniper, or a musket.
Peppers, I keep offering you this gun that I was given by Grim, and like it just shoots out bubbles.
I'll take it.
See, there you go.
Or a
Do you
double
actually
barrel
have it?
shotgun.
That's actually just something Kyle as a video game player would want, but not real life Kyle because I don't like guns in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's terrible. But anyway. But yes, if there's any supplies you would need, if there's anything I can help you with, just feel free to let me know. After all, brought back my brother. The least I can do is repay the favor.
My brother.
My
Bravo!
Father.
Oh, no. It is my brother.
Brother.
You know the way, brother.
Get out of here.
Sorry.
I'm gonna look at Benjamin and be like,
Oh, man.
did you want to ask?
I'm sorry, my brain is just not functioning tonight. What am I?
We originally came here to see if we could get assistance for the Paradise Falls mission.
Well, yes, but I thought that we had determined there was something specific here that would be of assistance.
Was there? Fable? I don't remember.
I'm kind of feeling that like that person could have been Luigi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could have been.
It's Mario and Luigi. Just the thought of it makes me
That
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
queasy.
presence we felt was Waluigi. Wow.
Wow.
Well, you can ask Mario and Luigi. I've been wanting to say that for a week now. You can ask. You literally can ask both of them to help you. They are soldiers, and they will be able to help you deal with some of the more tougher opponents there in the city. If you so choose to have them help you.
I feel like Fable. Can I ask you a dumb meta question?
What?
Do they permanently have the jump spell on?
No, no.
I'm
God,
sorry.
I just got the name Kyle. They literally don't have
Okay.
permanently. They do have hammers though, but that's about it.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be a butt. I've been complete butt tonight. Sorry.
Yes, you have.
Do they carry around a bag of toadstools?
No, but the princess's name is Toadstool.
Nice. Okay.
No, that's not her name. Her name is Peach though, but leave me alone. I love them. Leave me alone. I feel like I'm being judged. I don't like it.
You're not.
I literally feel like I'm being judged. It's so weird.
The world colliding is just funny.
It really is. Like we're not negatively judging you. We're just you threw Mario and Luigi at us by international law. We have to make Mario jokes.
I know, but it's just I don't think you guys know this. I'm literally a super big fan of the Mario and Luigi game series, like the ones. It's like an RPG one. I'm a super big fan of the Superstar Saga version, and I'm like, I had to bring them in because of that game.
Super Mario RPG.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I actually own all those games. Those games are fantastic. I love those.
Right? So I'm
I
like,
think
have fury.
get out of here, Fawful.
So, no, you're not being negatively judged, dude.
I know. I'm just kind of embarrassed now, but yes, that's why I brought them in because of that.
But I am judging you.
Aw, darn it.
I mean,
In all of this, we missed one really important thing. If we add these people to our party,
What?
we will finally have somebody who can cast Fireball.
They will. They have Firebolt, not Fireball. You butt. But yes,
That's true. But their fireballs do not explode in a big fury.
Will they be
Okay.
riding the lizard kind of thing that's pushing our carts?
yes. They will write their own colorful Yoshis.
Okay.
are they wearing capes or Tanuki suits? I just want to know this ahead of time.
They have
Or overalls.
capes. They have capes.
Okay,
It's
Super
part of
Mario
it.
World. I'm super happy. That's my favorite Mario game.
Okay. If Nintendo tries to sue me, I'm gonna hate them.
It's all about Thousand Year Door.
Right?
It's only suing if they are pretty much 90% ripoff.
They're not.
So far, we're probably skirting about maybe 60.
They don't have overalls though. They literally have soldier type uniforms in the colors.
And they're not human, right?
Nope.
I think we would be in trouble if we called them like, no, they're not. They're if you just made like a video game or something. But I think just saying like cloth people by the name of Mario and Luigi that's more than okay.
Yep. Just the sound of that makes me queasy. Anyway.
Easy and squeezy.
But yes, they will offer you any help you would like. What would you like to ask them?
I would like to ask them, does my hair look long and glorious? Whoosh. No, I'm kidding. I'm wondering though, how does Lucian's hair look after a few days of wearing the belt of Elvenkind?
Let's roll. Let's see. It has half and half since it's percentage die. Let's roll for the 4 days. Let's see.
Would you like me to roll? Or
Yeah, you can roll if you like, Charles.
Oh no, you go ahead. You go on.
Alrighty. Alright. We also have a roll for Benjamin because I believe you have a belt on your end, Benji.
Yep, the dwarven belt.
Alright. So
He gets a beard.
Alright, so for 4 days, that's no. That's a yes. That's also a yes. Yes, Lucy, your hair grew very fancy for 3 days straight.
Does Benji get a beard too then?
Let's try. Let's see with Benji then. Here's
Oh, I
for
thought maybe that was just a roll for both of us since we're both growing stuff.
yeah,
Never mind.
No, we can make it simple. Yeah, Benji, you go from a nice beard to a glorious big poofy beard to the point where
Oh.
now it looks like you need a shave.
Lucian will just keep casting prestidigitation to make his hair just kind of flow in the wind.
Yeah, because any more days with this, and Benji would be more beard than man at that point.
I think it eventually reaches a stopping point.
Could just make
I think.
it braid
True.
True.
or something.
Yeah, he can braid it if he wants to.
Yeah, Lucian's just gonna step out of the wagon, just prestidigitation, hair, like wind through hair. Hello, everyone.
Oh my
Fire! Oh! I am not a vampire, but I am now. Pippus, it's me, Lucian. I am just now extra dead sexy.
He is a
As you stand there with
vampire.
your-
Sorry, not.
As you
I'm
stand
not
there-
dead. I'm not dead. I'm just dropped dead, gorgeous. No, I mean I am.
You're digging yourself into a grave like a vampire would.
I have the beauty of a divine being now. There's that better.
As your hair flows in the wind, Webby stands and billows her cloak.
Alright. So is there any
I haven't used that in a while.
is there
Trying to-
anything you would like to from the city, or would you like to just be silly some more?
What
Is
does-
there a place to buy magic stuff?
And potions.
They should have a apothecary where they're able to sell you potions. As for magics, sadly, since a lot of the people here are refugees, they probably wouldn't have magics.
Okay.
But sorry, Pippers, what did you want to ask?
No. Livia beat me to it.
Okay.
I wanted to see if they had a wand of fireballs.
Maybe Rosie has one. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Only flower.
But yeah, they do
She
have.
will have a scroll of fireball. And it will be mine.
You can have a scroll of fireballs. I just want the wand of fireball because I can't use fireball otherwise.
How about a necklace of fireball?
I'm not allowing you guys that item. You scare me now.
Like what is the worst I could do?
Pippers.
You could
Fireball
kill
something?
Webby.
I mean, yeah, fireball something, but what's the worst I would do?
Pippers.
Fireball an old lady?
Only if she was a hag and she was trying to kill my daughter. Then I am more than justified.
Kyle.
Very true.
Kyle. I don't want. I'm just gonna keep saying your name if you keep asking that question. Okay, but yes, there is an apothecary. Is there anything else you would like to do here?
So, any place we could purchase healing potions?
At the apothecary.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Stop in with him and see how much it would run us to get a few.
You come across what appears to be another cloth lady person, but this time she appears to be in the form of a
God, multiplying.
What is it? What is it? Okay, that would be too much of a ripoff. Never mind. Not from the games. Give me a second. It appears to be a bunny of some kind.
Bunny!
Mm-hmm. And this bunny lady here, it appears to be smoking some kind of pipe, but bubbles come out of it.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, don't burn yourself.
Mm-hmm. It's like, hello, 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 everyone. How may I be of service? We don't really get that many visitors that often. Interesting. How may I be
Yes.
of service?
Well, we are hoping to procure some, hopefully healing potions.
Well, you're in luck. I do have some. How do we do currency is in trading any item you have. We could use we do trading or we even accept coins.
Oh, well, Peppers,
Yep. What's
do
up?
you, do you have any trinkets you've invented that you could trade so we could save our money?
Hmm?
I mean, if you're willing to trade them, that is. No. If not, we can buy things, of course.
I mean, most of the trinkets, I can make it. I can make a trinket. Let's see. Let me see exactly what my ability is.
Okay.
I got way too many abilities after multi-classing. Okay, I can make an object that can shed bright light in a 5 feet radius and a dim light for additional 5 feet. I can make something that makes a recorded message or that emits a choice of odor or not. Oh my god, I can make air fresheners. Holy shit.
Finally, we can put some on Lucian.
Shut up.
What? What did I do?
No, that was out of character, obviously.
And I can make a static visual effect that appears on one object's surface. It could be a picture, up to 25 words of text, lines, or shapes, or a mixture of the elements. So I could also technically make porn. So I can make.
Uh,
Because I can. I know. I don't know why that's the first thing I thought of. I'm sorry.
the sad thing is too is Pepper's seen some before, so his only reference would be dwarven kind. What? Okay.
I said that was terrifying. Never mind what I just said. Get rid of that. I don't want that in my head. But yeah, I can basically make. I can make night lights, air fresheners, and like ASMR machines. And it would literally just take me like an action to do it. I would just need like one small object. I take out one of my flasks and I take out my alchemy kit, do a little thing, and I create this flask now has the smell of lavender.
Ooh.
How about this?
Well, let's see. Some of our villagers aren't really used to clean. Some of the residents aren't really used to clean things, so it'd be worth at least 2 of our basic potions.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you trade that for 2 basic healing potions.
Yep.
Lucian's going to be kind of contemplating for a second. Interesting. Um, give me a moment. I'm going to see if I have anything to trade.
Out of character, I just realized that if I make another that I can only make 3 of those things, and then afterwards, then the oldest one dies. So technically, it's not a permanent thing.
Oh no!
Wow, rude.
Oh no! Oh
Could
boy.
could I home rule that I can make something like that like once every month that's permanent? How about that?
Yeah.
Month in game time. Okay. I don't want to be a terrible person. I don't. I'm trying not to be. Okay.
Lucian is going to reach into his bag and will pull out the collar and be like, ah, how about this for trade? It is a magical item, something that we came across in our journeys. It is it is simplified. It is think of it as a magical dog collar. It's you put it on in, or, well, whatever you have down here as pets. If you have an unruly pet, you put this on them, and they will obey your commands, so you can train them to become better pets.
It really only works with pets.
Yes, it does not work on anything that is sentient, anything that can speak or think. You know, it has to be creatures at a lower intelligence.
It simply is not some item that we found. I'm not gonna say it. I wouldn't say it in character anyway. Pippers ain't that dumb.
Yeah, he's a detective. He's smart. But how many higher quality potions could we get for this?
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I'm sorry to say I know what those slave collars come from. We're we're
She's just gonna just slide the collar back into his bag.
we're a city where we take care of refugees, my dear. I didn't want to be rude, but I'm not. I will never accept that.
Yes. Get a hit. Oh wait, no. Dash Shy wouldn't know what that is. So
Lucian's just gonna kind of look to Livia and like, right. Well, uh, mm, never mind then.
Well, maybe instead, further discount for other goods, considering that we've got you rid of a group of them with one who looked like a very important
Yeah.
figure.
Yes, we did dispatch of a mind flare, and one that was considerably larger than the other, and a lot more squiddy, tentacly.
Squiddy technically. Well, yes. Well, as I mentioned, if you have anything for trade, we'd do that. But since you have done us a favor by getting rid of, by making this place just a simple bit more safer, I am willing to give you a discount. How does half sound on price?
Half is good. Half is good. So, how many potions do you have left?
Well, I have a total of 8 basic potions, six graders, and one superior potion.
Hmm. Lucian will kind of look to the others. Oh, Benji, Wendy, uh, Dusk, Livia, what do you think? What would you guys like to purchase? I mean, half off. That's pretty good on those more expensive ones.
I don't want to take away from a place of refugee, but
What kind of potions do they have?
Besides healing, or
Besides healing, let's see. I will have to look. Good thing I have my iPad with me, and I have the page open up. This is the best thing I bought in years, my guys. 110 out of 10 will buy again. It has been super helpful, and it doesn't make me lag when I try looking up stuff on my computer when I'm streaming. It's beautiful. Alright, give me a
Okay.
second. The highest you'll probably have would be uncommon. If not, probably she'll have one rare, but chances of that are, as the name implies, rare. Let's see. Here she would have oil slipperiness, a potion of fire breath, a potion of growth, potion of potion of poison, potion of water breathing. Why she has that, I have no idea. Let's see. She wouldn't have that. Potion of. Let's see. As high as the rarest thing she would have would be one. Can someone roll me a d10, please?
Nah,
I
I'd say
did it.
Lucian.
Ha ha ha.
Thank you, Miss Anne.
Okay.
Quick thing.
A potion of heroism is the highest potion she will have.
I was gonna ask if she has a potion of growth.
It did say she did have that. Didn't it?
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Giant peppers.
I did say she has a potion of climbing. No, wait, I said she had the oil slipperiness, the potion of fire breath, a potion of growth, a potion of poison, and a potion of water breathing. And the highest one would be, as I said, the potion of heroism.
Then she says, then they say potion of growth. I like slap money down. Gimme! Also, please, if you have like about 5 more flasks, I will gladly take those as well.
Yes, I have some flasks. Here you are. And the potion of growth. How much money do you put on the thing?
How much is she asking?
Let's see. Potion of growth. It's usually about 200, but since she's giving you half off, that'll be 100, please.
Okay, I give her 100 gold.
All right, she'll give you the potion of growth, as well as the flask, which I'm essentially assuming is just like vials or actual
Yes.
flask. All right.
Oh God.
The funny thing is, since Pippers is a small creature, you'll just become medium sized.
I know.
Oh
I'm
no.
aware of this fact.
You'll be taller than Webby.
He will be taller than Webby.
I have a
mean,
plan.
I'm
There's a plan.
3 foot, so not that far to go.
And if I give him Lucian's helmet, he'll be able to cast Dragon's Breath, and he could be like a Dragonborn. Yes.
Okay, I should also. How much for the potion of fire breath?
That'll be 100 gold, please. It is also uncommon.
Just Pippers needs a spit of money.
Or
No,
you
I
have-
technically can just pull out some gems and trade her for one if she'd accept that.
They do accept all kinds of trades.
Lucian can help you.
Okay, I guess I'll just do this right now. I'll rip off the patch and get 10 gems worth 100 gold pieces each.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Say, gems. We haven't had those in a while. I'm sure we can trade them to one of the traveling merchants or so.
They live underground. How have they not found gems?
They don't really leave the house.
Do you not remember how hard the soil was? Imagine how hard the rock is in this place.
Fair point.
There's also the fact that not a lot of them are kind of miners like the Durgar are, because Durgars are the ones that tend to mine the gems more often than they do.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back,
Hey.
Benji.
Okay, would you trade me one of those potions of fire breath for this gem?
Sure.
Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be the best thing ever.
Best day ever.
'Cause I also have the potion of hill giant strength, so this is going to be a wild ride when this happens.
You'll have to take both of them one at a time, Pipper.
I know. I just go in. I just take them before the fight starts.
Oh my days. Okay.
Imagine if I would haste you to.
Oh,
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 yes. Yes.
Pipper's dreams are about to come true.
Or I could cast fly.
Okay. Then they make Pippers a set of fake wings.
Oh my case.
Yeah,
My
I
one
am a great dragon.
Actually,
Fuck.
actually, this leads me to a question. Actually,
Mhm.
do you go by the variant rules for potions?
What's the variant role?
Let me pull out my Dungeon Master's Guide, wherever the fuck that thing went.
Yes, I don't own that monstrosity. Be gone.
I'll get back to you once I find it. It's somewhere.
Okay.
I did a lot of cleaning this morning after I couldn't sleep, so I just threw a lot of shit around.
Okay, that's fair. Anything else you guys would like to do? Any people?
How much was the potions?
Um,
Just basic.
with the basics? Okay. Basic potions are usually 50 gold, but since she's giving you half, they'll be 25 gold for each.
And the greater is?
The greater usually costs about 200, so it's gonna cost 100.
I'll take two one basic.
Okay. So that'll be 25 gold, please.
I give
Unless
her the gold.
unless you have anything to trade.
Nah,
Okay.
I eat everything that I have, which is paper.
You sound so sad saying that.
Well, I'm a poor student.
I
Okay.
know you turned into the college wizard who has student loans and debt.
I found the variant rule for mixing potions. If you drink 2 potions while under the effect of the other one, there's like variant different ability. You have to roll a D100, and you can either get poisoned, explode. The
Explode?
you explode if you get a natural one on 100. You get a 60 10 force damage, and every creature within 5 feet gets 1d10 force damage.
Nice.
Nice.
You said
The mix
say yes.
2 to 8, the mixture becomes an ingested poison of the DM's choice. 9 to 15, both poison lose their effects. 16 to 25, one potion loses effects. 26 to 35, both potions work, but their abilities are halved. 36 to 90, both potions work normally. 91 to 99, the numerical effects and duration of one potion are doubled. And 100, if only one potion works, but its effects are permanent, choose the simplest effect to make permanent, or the one that seems the most fun.
You want to try that? That sounds fun.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to do that.
I would like to try that, sure, but it would be funny to see Pippers have permanent fire breath.
Or
I-
permanently a medium-sized creature.
You'd be a monster, Pippers. You're not allowed to turn from tiny to bigger.
God, how is it?
Or
It would
does
just look
Dara
like a super ass skinny dragonborn, is what I imagine.
or the other one I was going to mix was my potion of hill giant strength, so we did get a Pippers with a strength of 21.
No, no, you're not allowed to have giant strength. No.
That would be the best thing ever.
No, it won't. Shut up.
Oh,
Like
That'd be
boss
insane.
would for you tell and wouldn't see what's coming if that happened.
Oh my god. I hate
Yeah,
to
just see this little guy and then just jump, uppercut, bam!
I hate to
One-
reference this, I really do, but just that one ending of freaking Rick and Morty where Rick and Summer are beating the crap out of people as
Oh.
as the song X gonna give him to him starts playing.
Yeah.
That's
Here,
what I
check-
imagine you doing to Mario Talon, Peppers.
My brain was more going to one punch detective.
One Punch Detective.
Okay. That
Okay.
sounds fun. But yeah, we'll try that out when the time comes.
Okay.
But yes, is there any person you would like to talk to here in this place? You can still talk to Mario or Luigi or the princess.
I'm gonna ask them if since they bring back a lot of people, I'm guessing they have a. My God, I'm guessing they have like a group that goes out kind of thing and searches for those people to bring back, right?
Yep. If you ask either of the brothers, they would say, "Of course we do. It's both me and my brother go out. We take out a small group with us. We tend to be able to sneak in and out. Sometimes we're able to, sometimes we have to fight, but we do the best we can. Is there a reason you're asking this?"
Yeah, because the mind flare we encountered had an X in this area, and I'll have a map and point to where the X was, kind of thing. On here, we took care of those mind flares, but I don't know if you guys wanted to make sure, there wasn't a settlement there that was gonna get attacked later or something like that.
Well, we would well, yes. Well, since we'll get a small scouting party and have them scout out, and see if we can help anyone. Thank you for this information.
Yes. And now I made us lose a great treasure.
Oh my god. Yeah, one of the brothers will go start setting up a small party to see if who's willing to go there.
Cool. I just wanted to set that up for, so I can be like, I did everything I could.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you would like to do here? Talk to anybody?
Could I sell the gems I have?
Yeah, you'd be able to sell the gems.
Oh yeah, they'd probably give you a lot more money because they don't care for money down here. You can get like triple.
They do have to trade with other traders. They can't give you triple, I'm afraid.
Quadruple.
Oh my god. They can't do that, you butt.
No.
Do I have to
But,
roll? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I
No,
interrupted.
do your thing first. Do your thing first.
I was just gonna ask, do I need to roll persuasion to get like the full amount, or?
Yeah, you did technically help them by bringing back one of the soldiers, as well as stopping mind flayers from possibly making a new base. So yeah, you'll be able to get the full price. You pretty much already did a lot for them, so they're not going to try to haggle you from getting the full price.
Woohoo! 900 gold.
They even give you the Holy Avenger that none of you can use. Then it disintegrates.
Holy Avenger.
Well, I'm quitting adventuring, guys. I'm rich.
Darn it, Pipers.
I mean, we've been rich multiple times, then we got poor again.
That's true. He always fight. I also have to pay those one guys who are watching the farm. Okay, that's it. I'll shut up now.
That's okay. Yes. Any other questions or anything like that, my friends?
I think. Oh, go ahead, Ben.
Benjamin's gonna want to talk to Mario.
Okay. What would you like to ask him?
And I'm gonna just explain the quest we're on to rescue Clayton from Paradise Falls. And say, so it's in the best interest of the entire Sunless Roads that we basically raise that place. Just burn it to the ground. Do you know anyone who would be interested in helping us with that task?
He just smiles and says, "You're looking at him." He also points behind him. Everyone here is a refugee from there, and they would be more than happy to watch it burn to the ground any moment. All you have to do is ask. Or say when.
Is there any sort of raised platform anywhere in like a public space here.
As bad a joke as this is, there is a box you can stand on there. It's the closest thing I could think of on such short notice, Benji. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, wait, no. Yeah, there is like this platform where where it looks like there used to be a statue, but over the years the statue withered and decayed and kind of like fell apart to rust and the elements. So you're able to stand on that if you want to.
Eh, I just need to look something up real quick.
Are you gonna say they can take our lives, but they can never take our freedom? I hate you guys,
Silence.
especially you, Peppers.
With the wind.
What the hell did I do?
I don't know. I just nah. That's what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Karst, I am going to send you a link. Would you be so kind as to put this on rhythm, please?
Sounds so scary the way you said that.
He's AFK at the moment, but as soon as he comes back, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to.
You know what? It's a dumb joke, and I can do this without it.
Oh my god, Benji! Cody, what are you planning? Oh, those are cute, eh?
I thought you'd like them. Because of your Mario and Luigi
Yeah.
in the fabric. Which
Yeah.
they actually just look like felted
Hello,
people.
Lord.
I'll just also say, just to give you a heads up, Cody, if you put it in like copyrighted Nintendo music, there's a good chance they'd flag it and try to remove the audio.
No, it's not copyrighted Nintendo music, or
Okay.
indeed, I believe copyrighted.
Okay.
Copyrighted.
Okay.
Copyright.
I don't believe anyone owns the copyright to the particular thing.
I mean, I'm sure many have tried.
Well, I tell a lie. Juicebox on YouTube.
I want a juice box now.
Get
That's
some
a
extra cooler.
JOOSEBOX. Juicebox.
Ah.
Oh, look at the tiny rat lady. Mouse person.
Okay. So, you ever have that nightmare where you're back in school and you like
You're in your underwear.
no, but you haven't been studying for any of your classes and there's a test and everything?
I've never had such a dream.
Karst, throw that thing that I linked you into rhythm, please.
Oh, sorry. I thought I unmuted. I am sorry.
There's no critical role.
No, I just got back.
And you sound so mean.
I remember Critical Role was.
Oh my god. I hate you, Benji.
What?
Okay, so Benjamin is going to get up on that statue plinth and shout to everyone who is anywhere near. Is this in like a fairly public place?
Yes, this is a fairly public place.
Face up kobolds to play the kazoos.
People of Duskhaven, we have come from the surface on a mission. My master, a good man who has done everything to help the innocent, is languishing in Paradise Falls as we speak. And we have come not only to rescue him, but to put an end to Paradise Falls once and for all. We are going...
Oh my god, I can't do it.
We are going to go to that place, and we are going to kill Rosie the Red, and we are going to free all of the slaves held captive there, and we are going to burn Paradise Falls to the ground. And to accomplish this, I need help. I am struggling to not slip into a Bernie Sanders impression. I'm very sorry.
I need you to help me. Once again, I'm asking for your help.
Avengers! Assemble.
You better say that at the end, Benji, please.
We could, if we so chose, simply infiltrate Paradise Falls and rescue one person, but that is not my ambition. That is not what he taught me to be.
I guess floating disc under him to make him go even higher. Above the people.
Webby will billow her cloak behind him for added effects as well.
Does I want to add anything to this?
I am gonna.
No, she's trying. If the kazoos are actually playing, she's trying to hold in laughter.
Okay, sorry,
I summoned 3 animals for the bag of tricks. One of them's a tiger.
My god.
So, and I summoned him right behind Benji.
On the floating disc.
Yes. The tiger roaring triumphantly behind Benji.
Okay,
Yes, please continue.
pulling into the home stretch. In order to accomplish what we want to, for the benefit of all, we need the strength of numbers that you can provide. With our skills and leadership and with your sheer will, we can free the Sunless Roads from the tyranny of Rosie and bring the paradise that is supposedly the surface to you. Avengers Assemble.
you... you didn't try on the last one, you fight.
Like, everything was so heartfelt, but the last one was just tacked on at the very end.
It's like Cody is usually so quiet. He just was waiting for that moment.
His time had come. Cody Rowe, you straight up
God,
charisma
I'm
with
dying.
advantage.
Good job.
I feel
Yeah.
like we should end the session.
Yeah.
The tiger roars triumphantly, but the ape pounds its chest, and the jackal just, I don't know, jackal just fucking dies probably.
Jackal just but okay, you can add a bardic inspiration, a 1d8, please. Just Cars, Lucy gave me one. Oh my god.
Do you have anything into persuasion?
No, I have a minus to persuasion.
Oh, so no proficiency. Okay.
Nope.
Well,
Alright.
a lot of people start cheering as Jackal just dies in the background because apparently it's a bot like that. But no,
I don't know what the jackal do. Jackal's fucking useless. It always is.
I know this is so beautiful.
Oh, Jackal's still alive. He's just standing there, going, I don't know what to fucking do. What am I supposed to do?
Okay. Oh my god.
so so with Benji's 24, does he convince people?
Uh-huh. More so than
Oh,
anything. Like, he was convincing them, and then he started lifting up in the air, and literally fireworks started popping up in the background, and somehow a freaking tiger appears out of nowhere. He has convinced these people that he is a messiah that will help them cleanse the freaking sunless realm.
Ugh.
Is Biggie surprised by the fact I once again summoned tigers from my hands?
Yes, but he is also surprised.
It just like like without the music, it was just a great speech. With the music,
It was an amazing speech.
Like, we had to throw something in there, because that just got great.
Amazing.
Because it's like for me, it's like it would just have been a speech, but the fact you had to use that specific music and then we just started doing all that shit, that was fucking great, Cody. That was great.
thank God.
Thank
An
you.
Oh,
MVP.
that was really good.
Alright,
I think that was the longest Benji talked in one go, like ever, since he
Yeah,
joined
you
us.
should- I think
I
you
will
should
be
level
completely
Benji up.
silent for the next sessions.
Livia took note for the Inspire Leader feat. She's like, oh, I'm not good enough.
I'm not gonna summon tigers every time somebody wants to do a speech.
okay, I think we can end today's session there. I know it's early, like at least like 12 minutes earlier than what we normally do, but holy crap, that was a beautiful ending.
Ugh. Oh my God, I'm still dying, and I have to cough when I laugh, so I hate you a little bit.
Dang.
I don't know. If you guys want, if I want to end it, we can keep going for a little bit longer.
I don't think we can.
Yeah, I'm fine with ending it there. It leaves like
Yeah. That's a
Everything
great
we
place
do
to
is
end.
just gonna make us feel like inadequate players now.
Okay.
No.
Actually, Lucian's is feeling kind of very proud. It's like, yeah, that's my brother. Oh, yeah.
Okay. But yes, thank you all for coming. That's how we'll end today's session of D&D with Benjamin's rousing speech, and you did it. You got the army you wanted, Benji.
I just kind of picture the Benji just doing this, like, giving the speech in his like dapper suit, like
Alright, but yes, thank
thick
you.
this not new thick beard.
Yes, thank you all for coming to today's session. I hope you all guys enjoyed, because that was an amazing ending.
That was great.
We'll catch you all next week. Remember, folks, wash your hands, stay away from people, and we'll overcome this.
And even if your state reopens, don't just quickly go out to every public place
Yep.
like a fool.
Yeah, but if you have to go
And
out,
everything is
please
Obama's
wear
fault.
a mask. God, what do you mean?
And don't inject disinfectant into your veins
Please.
or drink
I-
bleach.
Oh my god.
Don't speak moistly on people.
Yes. Moist.
Oh
That's
my
the
It's
biggest
just
problem we
from our
have in
French death.
Canada.
Yes, moist speaking it has killed many people
Oh.
in Canada. It's
Yes.
terrible.
All the moist Canadians.
Yes, when you're talking with people, do not just be all up on them licking their lips. So,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
Okay, I'm ready